back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to the Red Lake College pregame show. Red Lake College, a vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. To see which of their more than 100 degree certificate programs is right for you, log on to rlc.edu. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski, Avery Barton is back to the Mount Vernon studio. Of course, we're here in Mount Vernon today, home game for the Rams against the Mater Dei Knights. Again, the Knights 2 games over 500 on the year, 13-11. Probably most remarkable is the 23-7 mark for the Mount Vernon Rams, 30 games in thus far. Only one rainout this season. That came on Monday afternoon, supposed to have played the Benton Rangers. Now there have been some changes to the Rams' regular season schedule before heading into the postseason a couple weeks from now.
A week from Wednesday.
There we go. Of course, the Rams will now no longer play Edwardsville on Wednesday, trying to pick up a game, and will only play Highland once on the road on Saturday. So your Rams schedule for next week is Belleville West on Monday, off until Saturday at this point.
Yes.
One game on Saturday against Highland, trying to pick up a game for either Wednesday or Thursday, we understand. Do not want a game on Tuesday or Friday, but we prefer to have Wednesday or Thursday, and that's going to be troublesome because a lot of teams are in the same boat. Edwardsville dropped us due to too many games. Highland was on pace to play too many games, so they had to cut it back to one next Saturday, so no longer a doubleheader, and you're going to run into the problem of you can't pick up a 1A or a 2A school because they'll be in the midst of the postseason and or done.
Yep.
Can't pick up a 3 or 4A school because odds are they're in the same boat you are.
It is a case of getting down to the end here. Happy that Belleville West still able to play us on Monday at this point, and then you throw in the fact that Edwardsville has too many games. And that's the thing right now. The dry spring led to a lot of games early and often and in the middle, and you know, if you've been in the right spot lately, you might have had a rain out or two, but just hasn't been the case here. And Mount Vernon, unfortunately, is trying to reach out to some different schools in surrounding areas and states in 3A, 4A. So, again, if they get a game, great. If they don't, then they'll just have to play one next Monday and one on Saturday and get ready to head into postseason. It's not the perfect scenario, but it may be the only thing they can do.
Of course, for us, it'll be a busy week. Next week, Monday, we have Rams baseball here. Of course, we're not done this week. Tomorrow night, I keep forgetting. 5:45 pregame as the Rams go to Rent One Park at Marion. They'll take on the Marshall County Marshals out of Kentucky. Then on Monday, Rams are back here at home against Belleville West. That's a 4:15 pregame. Tuesday, Lady Rams softball on the road at Effingham. All of these now 4:15 pregames with the exception of Saturday. Wednesday, we'll see what happens. It'll either be Rams baseball or Lady Rams softball. Same case it would be on Thursday. And then on Friday, Lady Rams softball will host Salem, I believe.
Yes.
And then Rams baseball will be on the road on Saturday at Highland with a 10:45 pregame. So there you have it. That's going to be our coverage for next week. You can find it online at mywithersradio.com or log on to our Facebook page every day for our daily schedule, facebook.com/WMIX Sports.
Second year in a row, we'll get to do the Salem Mount Vernon softball game.
That's right.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Enjoyed a good post-game meeting last year.
It was classic. There's no doubt about that.
Definitely.
We need to get to know the Central Christian Church batting orders first for the Mater Dei Knights.
First, for the Mater Dei Knights, you have to take that one right there. Oh, you got to change. You have to walk up there and get it. I'll go through the lineup here. Leading off in center is Stephen Becker. Batting second as short as Adam Richter. Batting third in right field is Nolan Hockey. Batting fourth at catcher, Blake Benhoff. Batting fifth and left, Nathan Campworth. Batting sixth at second is Alex Menemeyer. Batting seventh at designated hitter, Lucas Deinke. Batting eighth at first, Lucas Haig. And batting ninth at third, Austin Kuhl, the third baseman. Your pitcher today is Brighton Timmerman with a record of 1-3 on the season. The Mater Dei Knights go down to 2A this year. They drop down into that class after the IHSA made some moves. They are the 3 seed at the Greenville Regional and will play on Monday against Vandalia. They will host Vandalia, the winner to play the winner of Carlisle and Salem on Thursday.
Prepare to erase.
I'm good with it, my man.
Well, prepare. We do have a change to the Mater Dei lineup pretty extensively. Everybody moves up a spot in the order from 2 on down.
No.
Yeah.
All right.
So we will lay on that in just a moment.
Right.
First pitch comes from Tyler Ellis, and it comes at
4:33.
4:33 p.m. A strike on the outside corner to Stephen Becker. So Becker, followed by Hockey, Benhoff, Campworth, Medemeyer, Deinke, Haig, Kuhl, and now I'll tell you the shortstop here in just a second. This could be fouled off on the 0-1. Quickly becomes 0-2. To get it started, glad to have you with us. I will let you take a look at that first. How about that?
That's unplayable back there. That ball landed in the unplayable Y area.
That's not good. 0-2 the count here. We're underway. Rams baseball here at home against the Mater Dei Knights. We'll tell you about the full lineup change in just a moment. First pitch strikeout from the hurler, or first at-bat strikeout from the hurler, Tyler Ellis, one away. Went inside corner that time, swung on a miss. Not a lot was going to happen there.
It'll be the Matty racing going on this end.
Well, we're going to try to get a lot done in a short period of time here. As in steps in Nolan Hockey. Right fielder checks his swing, but fouls off towards the first base. They got Heath falls behind. Nothing at once. So 4 pitches, 4 strikes from the Ram right-hander Tyler Ellis. He's backed up by a third baseman, Zane Zonders. Colton Metters at first base or corners. We're going to triangle up the middle. It'll be Zach Jones at short with Matthew Williams at second base. Landon Thomas out center field. Your corner outfielders are Hayden Peninsky and Josh Gately. While Colin Young will get the catching duties today for Tyler Ellis, who comes in 4-3 on the year. Foul off again, right field side, 0-2 here. To Nolan Hockey. 0-2 is on its way, laid off, goes high. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strike count now as Hockey tries to get back in it.
Team at 13-11. Play a lot of 1 through 4A schools. They do a good job mixing up their schedule during the year.
If anything else, for no other choice, it's the 1-2 wasted again, low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes, even count here. Of course, an independent school. No conference teams to play, but could just sit back and try to play all the 1As or 2As they could, but they really try to toughen it up. 2-2 coming. Low and away, counts full. Of course, then they're in the scenario where they may not know what they're going to be from year to year as far as class.
Well, we're throwing our parochial killer here today in Tyler Ellis.
That is true. Full count, make or break, it comes inside. That'll put 1 aboard. So after 5 straight strikes to start off the game, it's 4 straight balls from Ellis, and that puts 1 aboard here with 1 out.
The only thing is somebody walks up and sees us doing this, they're going to think we wrote down something wrong the way we're doing this.
We'll have to live with it. Yeah, assume and trust. So 1 on, 1 out now for the catcher, Blake Benhoff. Runner on first base, 1 out, top of the first. Glad to have you with us, courtesy of Banterra Bank. First pitch is on the way. It's low, but swung on a miss. Benhoff behind 0-1 here in the quick count. If you're wondering why the periodic silence, we are doing our best to try to get the entire lineup rewritten down. As the initial shortstop, Richter had to be removed from the game due to eyesight issues. Ground ball, third base side, just inside the line. Great cannon there by Zane Zonders to throw out Benhoff. Runner advances to second base on the 5-3.
Trying to find the first name. Nice play by Zonders. He was able to make that play rather easily here. Get 2 outs with the runner in scoring position now for Mater Dei.
That brings up the left fielder, Nathan Campworth. Runner on second, RBI chance, 2 outs, top of the first. Of course, lead off the inning with a Banterra Bank free checking account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. First pitch of the at-bat drops low. Should be 1 ball and no strikes here to Campworth. We'll have a fun time telling you the Mater Dei defense when it comes time. In the bottom half of the first innings, we get to know the Ram batting order. 1-0 count on the way with 2 outs. The runner on second fouled off near the concession shack. Count evens at 1.
I see him now. Had lost him.
That's great. I have no idea who it is. I'm getting ready to find out, however.
Yeah, I know. I'm getting there.
No, I'm just not that far down. I can see it. As they will pick off the runner at first base. Ellis turned around. They went for the big play, and they were able to pick him off at second base. So, stranding nobody for the 9th through 1/2. It's still no score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in, and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Here's Jeff Schmidt for Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac in Centralia.
Another line that's doing real well is the CTS in Cadillac, and it's sporty looking. It always looks good. It rides good. It's got plenty of leg room. Great performance. Actually, we have a couple of 2011s that are left that are being heavily discounted. Full warranty, so that's something to consider. It is a leftover 2011.
Schmidt Chevrolet Cadillac, 1421 West McCord in Centralia.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX. How do you spend your Saturday mornings?
Okay, we Welcome back, Rams Baseball, WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Glad to have you with us as we head to the bottom half of the first inning. No score. We need to meet the Mount Vernon Ram batting order, courtesy of Central Christian
Leading
Church.
off will be Zach Jones, batting second, and Landon Thomas batting third, Zane Saunders. In the cleanup spot, Grant Garrett batting fifth, Colton Metter batting sixth, Colin Young batting seventh, Matthew Williams batting eighth, Hayden Paninsky batting ninth, Josh Gately for the 23-7 Mount Vernon Rams.
There you have it. Central Christian Church. Log on to thenewscentral.com where you can watch their Friday night and Sunday services online. It's all at thenewscentral.com. Central Christian Church, of course, is loving God and loving people. So it'll be Jones to get us started. Hurley now for Mater Dei. It'll be Brighton Timmerman. Blake Benoff's his catcher with Cole, and we'll get the rest of the defensive order here in just a moment. As the first pitch to Jones, misses low. It's a 1-0 count to get Zach started for your South 7 champion, Mount Vernon Rams. Jared Keilbach is your new shortstop, starting in place of Richter, who scratched from the lineup due to some sort of eye ailment, as the next one's low. Jones will take it. It's 2-0. Nice crowd.
Nice crowd for a Friday. Run out chances to see the Rams here at home. One more home game right now, unless something pops up.
Well, it's going to be sent towards the left. Shouldn't be a problem for Campworth out there in left field. He will make the grab, one away.
Celebrities to my left.
Still trying to get my... There we go.
All right.
My book is straight.
I can go.
My book is straightened out now. So we're good to go. Another lefty in the box for the Rams. Thomas, of course, Saunders to follow here. The top half of the scoreless first. Bottom half of the scoreless first. Still trying to get my wherewithal together. Just run it back to the backstop for a foul ball. Nothing one here to Thomas.
Sometimes that happens when you have
It's been a long
changing lineups. And it's been a long week at the station, obviously.
Long week.
We've been getting through. So we need one more cord and wire here.
No kidding. The 0-1 coming. That is going to be smacked right back to the pitcher, Timmerman. He'll go to the left of the mound to pick it up. Makes an awkward throw, and it gets by the first baseman, Haig. Second base will go Thomas. He'll be held up.
Error on the play as he rushed that throw after he knocked it down. Probably had less time than what he did. Timmerman comes into this game with a 1-3 record, an ERA of 3.88, giving up 20 hits, all singles this year. 24 strikeouts, 13 walks. As Mr. Hugo likes to know, his whip is 1.52.
Thank you.
So a guy that throws a lot of pitches, seems like, and has an even amount of twice as many strikeouts as walks, that's usually a lot of pitches.
Saunders will stand in with an RBI chance and one out. A wild pitch now off at the plate. The third base will go Mr. Thomas. And the Rams get a run that much closer.
Now for Mount Vernon with one out and a runner at third, the objective is to put the ball in play. Get it in play, get in the outfield grass something. Obviously hits what you want, or reach, but get a run here to start this game.
1-0 count to Saunders. The lefty Timmerman will look in out of the stretch. He'll fire. Here it comes. This is high. 2-0 down to Saunders, and it looks as if Timmerman's having some trouble finding the strike zone. Only been ahead of a batter once. Now it's Thomas. Throw to Saunders is on its way, and that's going to miss low. Hits the dirt. Hitters count now for Zane, 3-0. You can follow us on Twitter at 94Sports, or you can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Saturday Sports Show tomorrow, of course, 8:08 till 10 o'clock as 3-0 comes. Catches the inside corner that time, obligatory. It's 3-1. Oh, man. Looking for flow. Let me know if you find one. The 3-1's coming with one out and a runner on third. Ooh, that pitch just misses the outside corner. The runners at the corners now on the one-out walk. That one looked good.
We're on location tomorrow, aren't we?
We're at the Ford Square. It's a Drive Smart for your school event. This time it benefits Woodlawn High School. And the Woodlawn High School Booster Club. Still the Big Red Booster Club, or they switched that up?
Not sure.
Or one time it was the Big Red Booster Club. Either way, it's the Woodlawn Booster Club now, and they were successful their last time out, raising all $6,000. I'll tell you more about that throughout the broadcast on how you can help a school in this county. I've seen Woodlawn both pour out to help Mount Vernon before. As the first pitch to clean up batter Garrett is inside low. 1-0 to start us off. So from 9 to 3, you can test drive a select Lincoln motor vehicle and $20 per vehicle test driven with We'll go back to the Woodlawn High School Booster Club. Pretty great event they have there. They got up to 6,000 last time. I'd like to get that again.
Helps out in any way, shape, and form in school systems this day and age.
Well, I'll tell you what. Maybe use some of that $6,000 for a bigger case for the trophy.
Oh, trophies case.
As Garrett's 1-0 will be fouled off towards the third base coach, Tim Holloway, and it's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike to Garrett. Matter to follow here in the home half of the first. Rams trying to get on the board first, threatening with runners at the corners, just the 1 out for Grant Garrett. Getting some things wrangled out. I think we're
we're ready to go now. I guess we got something going. Got a nice day for a ball game. Big crowd here.
Huge crowd as the 1-1's coming. Garrett will whiff at it a miss.
Nice crowd. Both bleachers missed on that 12-6 curveball there. Timmerman just threw Garrett pretty
filthy. Of course, tomorrow Rams baseball is at Rent 1 Park. They will take on the Marshall County Marshals. 5:45 your pregame. You'll have to call that one.
Yeah. I'll get to talk all I want. Yeah. See Vin Scully tomorrow night.
You can at this point if you want to. As the 1-2 will catch the outside corner backwards.
Nice.
Kay will help out the Knights. 2 away now in the bottom of the first. Those corners a nice contingent for Clinton County. At some points elsewhere.
Well, I was going to be a little bit broader with my paintbrush there, but a diocese would be correct.
Thank you. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. They caught Saunders leading. He won't dive back in time. Great move by Timmerman. We're through 1, and the Rams squander an opportunity here in the first. No score. This is Rams baseball on WMIX.
Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat. Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And to the top of the second we go. Still no score. It'll be Campworth and Nedemeyer and Dimekey, for the Mater Dei Knights. 13-11 on the year. They're trying to make something happen. It was Campworth who was up with a 1-1 count when they picked Nathan Hockey off at second base to end that inning. Of course, as you pointed out off the air, first pitch to Campworth in there for a strike, 0-1. Both final outs were pickoffs. You don't see that very often.
No.
So we'll see what happens here in the second as Mater Dei sends up, of course, 4, 5, and 6 middle of the order. It's going to be on the outside corner this time. Just missing, 1-1 to Campworth. This is where the count was whenever Hockey, need to write that phonetically.
Yeah, Campworth, though, he's batting .327 this year. 12 singles, 4 doubles, drove in 10 so far for the Knights. He's down 1-2 here. Had a 1-2 count when his teammate got picked up second.
1-2 en route. That is going to miss high and tight. 2 balls, 2 strikes now to Campworth. Niedermeyer to follow. In this top half of the second inning of a scoreless ball game. Rams are back in action tomorrow night. We've told you repeatedly, Rent 1 Park is the destination against Marshall County. As the 2-2 is going to be sent towards center. If Thomas make the play, he'll have to let it bounce, and that'll be a leadoff single.
First hit of the game for either team. Mount Vernon had a runner reach on an error and a walk. Mater Dei with a walk in the first. That's the first knock of the day. Of course, for all your insurance and financial service needs, see Tony Welch, your State Farm agent here in Mount Vernon on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower. You can also find him online at TonyWelch.com. Walk in, call in, or click in. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. We'll get you some scoreboard updates throughout the afternoon. Harrisburg's Marion today. Baseball action, a couple of former Ram opponents. As the first pitch to the right-handed bat, Nedemeyer is going to be sent towards right center. Center fielder will do his duty and make the call, but drops it and throws on to second base for the 8-6. I tell you what I think happened there is Gately in right field lost the ball. I don't think he saw it off the bat. He kept looking it up and then looking over at Thomas, and then looking at Thomas. Thomas sprinted over there, and I think had to run a little bit more than he wanted to, and had, when they talk about running on your toes so you don't bounce, I think Thomas is flat-footed, and the ball, you see a couple baseballs when you do that, and I think that's what happened. Turned out okay, though.
Yeah, it did, 8-6, and keep a runner on first base with one out now as Lucas Deinke will stand in. Takes the first pitch outside for ball one. So quickly 1-0 here to Deinke, the designated hitter. Batting in place, of course, for Brighton Timmerman, the pitcher. Marginal lead off the first base for the runner. This is going to be a ground ball that sees its way through. My, oh, my. That'll be first and second off of the one-out single here for Mater Dei.
Especially when you don't have many at-bats. Lucas Deinke gets another hit, and he's not played very much at this level. Second hit. Now Mater Dei has something going with one out.
The first crack at a left-handed bat here is Blake Hagel stand in, the first baseman. Runners are on first and second, one gone here in the top half of inning number 2. Mater Dei a good chance to get on the board first. Hagel stand in against Tyler Ellis, who has been very effective over his last few starts. Had kind of a rough start to the season, but since then it's improved to 4-3. Had a good look against the Harrisburg Bulldogs, and since some of the Rams' defensive miscues, you could tell really rattled his confidence, and the Rams ended up falling a week and a day ago to the Bulldogs.
Well, another thing here is Mr. Haig played very well. You have to get yourself up for this game. These two teams don't play each other. Mount Vernon's won the conference. It's time to get up for a game that really means nothing. Hardest thing to do sometimes in high school athletics.
1-1 fouled off to the net. 1-0 fouled off to the net. Quickly becomes 1-1 strike. One gone. Runners are on first and second here in the top half of inning number 2. Try to keep you updated on some of the other games going on in the region today as soon as we get some updates. Of course, you can find today's schedule of games on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports, as we await the 1-1 to the left-handed bat from Ellis. Here it comes. That's going to miss low and inside. And ahead of the count here is Haig, 2 balls and a strike. Rams begin their postseason, not this Wednesday, but next Wednesday. As the number 1 seed of the Waterloo Regional will take on the winner of the 4-5 game on Monday. Ooh, well-located pitch. Looks like it was identical to what became ball 2, but it evens the count up. 2 balls, 2 strikes with 1 out, but still those pesky runners on first and second. Was it Carbondale and Waterloo? Yeah, in that first game at Waterloo, of course. Yeah. Some 4 or 5 games take place as the higher seed, not in this case, as Waterloo is the 4 seed, so it doesn't matter. Popped up left field. Kudinski will make the grab off the 2-2 pitch, and that'll put 2 away.
Mater Dei, to me, if you look at the regional, Greenville is very tough. We've seen Breese Central Mater Dei have played this year, and, it's one of those things that they've got a chance at a 3 seed. Salem and Mater Dei, 2 3A schools in that regional, changing things up.
It definitely has a detrimental impact.
Yeah. Carlisle and Vandalia say thank you, of course.
Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat to Austin Cool. It'll get away from the catcher into second and third go the runners.
And that's the thing, Chris. When you have that going on, you have to be excited to play. It's a Friday afternoon. It's a nice day. Kids start thinking of different things this time of year, and you've got to get yourself pumped up. And right now, Mount Vernon just not seem to be in it mentally yet.
Not yet. 1-0 is the count here. 2 on and 2 out. Top of the second, scoreless ball game. Ellis will fire out of the stretch. This one's going to be poked foul. Look out. 1-1. Not our friend.
Not our friend?
Maybe another friend, though.
Yeah, that hit hard.
That sounds good, wherever it was.
Yeah, that was a thump off side panel. Yeah. Maybe a rear quarter panel, not sure.
Thanks, Dick Trickle.
Yeah.
Tony Stewart. 1-1 coming. That's going to miss low and away.
Seemed like minimal damage, though. Might hurt the aerodynamics of it, but it'll be okay.
Robbins racing.
Not that level.
2 on, 2 out here in the second with a 2-1 count on the batter. This will be poked towards right field. Will that score a run? No. There's Matthew Williams. And he makes the grab on the run. Had to make it over his shoulder as he was running into the outfield. It makes a heck of a play. We're through 1.5. Still no score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Change is good. Change is also easy with People's National Bank's Switch Kit. Simply follow a few easy steps to discover what banking with a true community-focused bank is like. Hi, this is Star Reed with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. Stop by and let me show you how easy it is to start banking with People's National Bank. People's National Bank, member FDIC.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
More baseball action ahead on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com.
Start on that. And we welcome you back, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. Glad to have you with us. Home half of the second we go in a scoreless ball game between the Rams and Mater Dei. It will be 5, 6, and 7. Colton Metter, Colin Young, Matthew Williams to get us started here. Rams had an opportunity with 2 on and 1 out in the first, but a backwards K and then a pickoff off of first base into the threat. So when that diminishes, you got to hope something happens here in the second. Colton Metter gets it started and very capable of hitting that baseball. Very capable.
Got a softball score when you want one.
I will take it. First pitch is wild inside. Want to know the Metter?
UT Martin defeated Tennessee Tech 6-2 today in the OVC tournament.
Very nice. Saw that. UT Martin, of course, where Kinsey Tate, Lady Ram win. SIU got a big win over Northern Iowa.
That was
college
huge
softball
today.
today.
That'll be on Fox Midwest tomorrow, and
2-0
for people to watch that game. And
you can also listen to it on the interest of Withers Broadcasting, Fox Sports Radio 810, WDDD AM. The 2-0 on the way. That is going to catch the outside corner. Well-located breaking pitch that time, and it's 2-1.
Yeah, at our discussion off the air, I think the earliest on the day would be maybe a Saturday, Saturday at earliest. You know what I mean?
Yes, I do. 2-1 foul off. Make it
That's a good swing by Metter. That just got fouled back. There was nothing wrong at all with that swing.
Earliest would be next Saturday, which means it's impossible.
Well, I'm saying, no, not regional week, sectional week.
For them, it's regional. For others,
sectional. For us, regional, them sectional. I'd be there.
Right. Impossible. If 2-2 coming, that is going to be fouled off.
You're following me.
Oh, yeah.
All righty.
Highly unlikely, then.
I will say again, Mater Dei has the unfortunate task, as do a lot of 2A schools, to have to go through and play in their regional and then get out and have to go to the Vandalia sectional. That will be 3 very tough games for somebody to get out there and get to Sauget.
We wait the 2-2 to Matter. That should be in the dirt that time, and it'll be a full count here to Colt. But here's the thing. You look at all of these schools that have fallen to 2A, and if you're Mater Dei, you're cursing Althoff right now because you might have still had a chance to go Metro East somewhere and not have to go to Greenville. But then again, who's to say it's easy over there? 3-2 pitch is going to be grounded to second. Ennemeyer will pick it up, fire to first, and the 4-3 is your innings first down. That's the problem you run into. And then, but if you're the Greenville Regional, you have Salem coming in, you have Mater Dei now in there, and it just become a cluster.
The additions and subtractions year to year are going to be very interesting because it could make or break. And we talk about having a good team. We talk about this in basketball. Not only do you have to have a great team, but you got to have some breaks. You got to have some health. You got to have some luck. You got to have the right matchup.
Amen. And here comes the first pitch, well inside to Colin Young. He'll get out of the way.
And we'll talk about that on the Saturday Sports Show, Ford Square, I'm sure. And
we'll talk about a lot of things on the Saturday Sports Show.
Yeah, we got to talk a lot.
My lack of sleep usually equates to pretty random topics on Saturday morning. So 1-0 becomes 2-0.
Plenty going on between the Ford Square deal. We have the
going on. And how about this? Don't strike out to take control of your health care expenses with a tax-availed self-savings account. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. Official voice of the Rams, of course. Banterra.
That's another thing you have to do for me, by the way.
I know. Haven't forgot about it. 2-0 is going to be sent into right center field. There's a base hit for Colin Young. Got a big hit to kind of give himself momentum against Centralia. Seeing the ball well since then. Get the board with a one-out single. That'll bring up Matthew Williams now. Last week's Community First Bank Ram of the Week for his defensive output.
Reeves, courtesy run.
Uh-oh, that's going to get crazy here.
Yeah, Clayton's going to come in, yeah. And then, what was that?
What just happened there?
What? What did you do?
We're tangled up. That's all. We're good now. I was like, what? Williams will stand in, 1 out, and a runner on. They will check on the runner, Reeves at first base. Kind of a low throw. It almost got away. That was a great scoop by Haig over there at first to keep it from becoming a runner on second.
Some people can't get healthy. Kendrick Morales, the Angels.
Wow, yeah.
Off Achilles right now, off topic.
As Williams takes a strike across the plate on this first pitch, it'll be 0-1.
And you remember, it's been a while since we have played. It seems like days.
It's like it's been forever since we've done a broadcast.
Well, it is because of as many games as we do, but Alberta needs to put together some hits. You got a lefty on the mound, something you don't see very often this year. Maybe 3 or 4 lefties we've seen all year, but time to get going here. Some hits, get something going, get that offense back in stride here in game number 31 of the year.
We wait the 0-1 with one gone, a runner on first base. Went with a curveball that time, got around, and the catcher will not have a throw down to second base. Clayton Breese
That
strolls in.
was a cross-up. The catcher had his hand out like a fastball, and it came into the curveball. That was a cross-up there, and not to get on each other at the same page now, the runner at second. So the signs will change a little bit.
1-1 count to Williams. Reeves gets a small lead off of second base. Pitch on the way from Timmerman. Curveball that time. Sits foul. Right in the backstop netting, which has been repaired. It's 1-2. Not going to keep these guys down. No. Huge amount of credit to this baseball program and to the city of Mount Vernon for getting this place cleaned up.
Oh, yeah.
After some moronic activity, in my humble opinion, as stepping off the mound was Timmerman on a 1-2. He'll look in for the sign as Williams gets ready, an RBI chance here in the second. Still no score in the bottom half with one out. Timmerman looks back. At some point he'll be ready. Here it comes. Curveball again, and that's going to be a strikeout.
You can tell he's got the hook working today on this nice day, but Mount Vernon that time, the strikeouts they have had, having the swinging variety of swings and misses on that is trying to pull that ball. What you're going to have to do with this crafty left-hander is take focus more up the middle and or way back on it, and maybe use right center field a little bit more, hit in that area.
Abe Paninsky stands in, runner on second, 2 gone. Takes a strike bat across the plate. It's 0-1. You're tired of big corporate banking? You have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dixon and Woodlawn in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. We await the 0-1 pitch here to Paninsky. Reeves off the second base. Timmerman nervous about that runner on second. Fires on the 0-1, and that's going to miss low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gately on deck, and then it's the top of the order here for the Vernoy. We're in the bottom of the second, still no score. That could change at any moment as both teams have had their chance. Mater Dei, of course, wears navy tops with a lighter blue for their numerics with a white trim. Here comes, and that's going to be inside. 2 balls and a strike now to Paninsky. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. You can even like us on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. We'll have your daily scoreboard up tonight a little bit later. 2-1 coming. That's going to be inside. Should be 3-1 now to Paninsky. Timmerman, of course, came into today's action. 1-3 record, but a whip of 1.52, and they're going to have a chat. Coach Rockers will make his way out.
Into the bottom part of the order, he's showing that curveball probably a little much.
Of course, this visit to the mound is driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. We're at Ford Square tomorrow. Drive smart for your school event. Test drive a select Lincoln motor vehicle, and $20 per vehicle test driven. We'll go back to the Woodlawn High School Booster Club. Tomorrow from 9 to 3 at Ford Square. We're broadcasting from there from 8 to 10 on the Saturday Sports Show.
Be all kinds of celebrities there in that one.
Yep. Hopefully Mount Vernon will come out to support Woodlawn, much like a lot of Woodlawns come out to support Mount Vernon with that event.
Plenty of the listening area. A lot. Yeah. Speaking of that, remind me off the air, I got a comment for you. Somebody told me to tell you.
Oh, good grief.
Yeah.
Bad?
No, just wanted to know something.
Oh, okay.
It's all good.
Oh, I like that. I like the educational process.
Yeah, that's one of our friends.
2 gone, runner on second base here for the Rams, threatening to the bottom of the second. Paninsky with a chance. And 3-1 is on its way, and that is going to catch the outside corner. Don't be too assumptive. Paninsky thought he had ball 4, and that'll be a full count.
Huh.
I happen to think he was right, but be that as it may.
Well, there's been a lot of errors today that I haven't seen. 3 of them.
Oh, looky there. Where'd those come from? Here it comes on the full count. That is in the dirt. Got to call that a ball.
Well, I just saw there 2 errors on us, one on Mater Dei, and I'm thinking there's only been 1, and that was on Mater Dei, the error wide throw first. Has there not?
That's what I have, or don't have, or do have.
I thought, okay, and I looked at my book, and I'm thinking, no, maybe they gave an error to Jones out there for dropping, or Thomas for dropping that ball in center, but he got an out, so no.
Probably meant to put a 2 in the hit column. An excellent hit error, is my guess.
Nope.
As Gately will send this one to right on the first pitch he sees, making the grab is Hockey. We are through 2, still no scores. The Rams strand a couple. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, St. Louis, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Brendan Klein Memorial Field. We head to the top of the third. Still no score. It'll be the shortstop Kilbach. Stephen Becker and Nolan Hockey to get it started. Ellis will fire the first pitch. He'll miss low and away. It's 1-0. You're tuned in for the 94 News at 5. Guess what? 94.1 FM will be your location today. Mount Vernon Church of Christ, People's National Bank, Fort Square, all your sponsors today. And then 5 o'clock news on 94.1 FM. The 1-0 is swung on a miss, 1-1.
Pitcher's duel so far here.
Yeah, it is.
I mean, there's nobody getting looks off Ellis or Timmerman today.
See what happens on the 1-1, and that's going to be fouled off towards Juan.
Juan's
out of
Juan.
Oh, just misses Juan.
Juan was missed. He's all right.
1-2 now.
That ball scampers to the parking lot.
Of course, tomorrow not our only time on the road over the course of the warmer months. The Timmerman Climate as the 1-2 is blown past.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. Been there. We did a game there last year.
We did?
We did. Goreville beat Woodlawn to go to Peoria for baseball.
Oh, Rent 1.
Yeah. What are you talking
I
about?
was talking about sports show being on the road. I thought.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the game.
Like, what?
Sports show.
I actually did 2 games from there last year. As we wait the first pitch, top the order, Stephen Becker takes it high, 1-0. First game of the year for the Rams was at Rent 1 Park last year as they beat Geneseo on a cold Tuesday, March 13th.
I heard about that.
That was miserable. 1-0's coming. The entire experience. It swung on a miss, 1-1.
Tell us how you really feel.
Well, coming off the
Seriously?
basketball season, it's never easy to start your baseball season. That's all I mean by that. To your knowledge. 1-1's the count with 1 gone. Bases empty here for number 1, Stephen Thacker. By number 1, that's his spot in the order. Takes a pitch on the outside corner this time, 1-2. He struck out his first. Now gets a second look at Tyler Ellis, who prefers the stretch. Very rarely, if ever, will you see him out of any sort of windup. 1-2's coming this time. Curveball fought off, and then it was a great defensive swing. Looks like it bounced off the top of the netting. The first base dugout off of the padding, maybe, and went ricocheted back into the dugout.
My baseball season started quite quickly this year.
It'll happen. I look out for that. The 1-2's on its way, and that is going to be the tapped foul.
Running out of baseballs here, man. But I got some baseballs in. It's always a short side, too. When you're a guy on the first base side and there's a foul ball goes near the third base dugout or vice versa,
Right.
you got to run all that way. That's bad.
Never good.
Easton bat. Haven't seen one of them yet this year.
I haven't either. Seen a lot of DK. Here comes the 1-2 inside, turning in with Becker. Gets out of the way, and it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Just when the index is involved. Another score when you want to
like that. Let's see what happens here on 2-2 with 1 out. I wasted that. We could have gotten that in. 2-2 coming, swung a miss. But build up the drama. Second strikeout today. Third now.
End of 2. It is Harrisburg 7, Marion nothing in high school baseball.
Scoreboard updates presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm Insurance. For all of your insurance financial service needs, see Tony in Mount Vernon. He is just off 42nd Street near South Water Tower. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Ooh, beautiful pitch. The hockey as he stands in, looking for his first official at bat. 0-1, go ahead.
Pretty impressed with Ellis so far. That or the guy gets offense, too. Fouled off. Quickly 0-2. Look out. Well, our friend was a little bit worried there. That ball. Our friend, my friend, your friend, our friend. Our friend was a little scared because that ball was about top high when it went over. Good times. 0-2's coming inside. It'll be 1 ball, 2 strikes. That ball came through. It was low enough that it hit in the ditch right past our friend's car. That's how low it was. That's his own fault. I agree. Else next time. I agree. 1-2's coming. Oh, on the outside corner and striking out the side does Tyler Ellis. He has 4 on the afternoon. We're through 2.5. But still no score. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke is an orthopedic surgeon specializing in spine surgery, treatment of the injured back, and will provide the newest state-of-the-art procedures in the region. Dr. Steinke is fellowship trained in spine and brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke will be seeing patients at the Mount Vernon and Centralia locations. To set up your appointment with Dr. Steinke, call 242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com. Discover the difference.
This is Mike Breese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
Welcome back, Rams Baseball. Brendan Klein Memorial Field as we enter the bottom half of the third inning. With the top of the order due up, it's Zach Jones, Landon Thomas, Zane Zonders for the Rams, who are looking to get on the board here. Had a chance at the top of the first with this setup. Unfortunately, squandered an opportunity. Now Vernon squandered an opportunity, left 3 runners on base in the first 2 innings, including one that got picked off. And then Mater Dei left 2 on after 3 innings of their bats. It should be 3. They had 1 picked off as well. So a lefty-lefty matchup here to start us off in the third with Zach Jones and the pitcher, Bryce Timmerman. He somehow managed to keep the Rams' bats at bay here. Just 1 hit allowed here for the Rams. As it'll be a bunt push down the third base side. There to pick it up is the third baseman, Cole. He'll fire to first this time. Pretty good play. Cole was coming in on the bunt anyway, and then it was bunted right at him. He was there so fast, picked up on 1 hop. Nice play by Cole at third base. Hey, there it is. Whether retirement is years or months away, open a retirement account that fits your lifestyle perfectly. Banter Bank is banking with local style. And member FDIC. First pitch to Thomas will miss low and away. 1-0. Not a lot going on. 3 hits in the game total, and Mount Vernon only has 1 of them. Not good so far. Not at all. Timmerman doing a lot to help that for his night. Here comes the pitch in the dirt. 2-0 now to Landon Thomas. He reached on an error his last time up. Of course, the spring winds down. We're reminded that Rams football is right around the corner on August the 24th. Against Rochester, also return for streaming video. The 2-0 coming inside. The count becomes 3 balls, no strikes to Thomas. Rochester Rockets. On Friday, August the 24th. J.D. Shields Memorial Stadium on WMIX and MyWeathersRadio.com. The 3-0 will miss outside. 4-pitch walk. Defending 4A state champs will come down that night, Rochester. And when we play the runner-ups in Class 3A on the last week, Mount Carmel. Of course, Westlawn. Now they named the starting quarterback as a true freshman at Oklahoma State. Yeah, because he graduated early and went down there and started the spring semester. You've seen a lot of kids that go first. A lot of kids that have that kind of talent, that kind of level. They will graduate high school at the winter's break and then get down there and go in the fall and the spring semester in January. A lot of people do that. It certainly paid off for that young man. Football they do. Yeah. That way they can get a spring in before their season starts. And I think that for football players, that's about the smartest thing you can do. Of course, you're wondering, you have not missed a thing here, and this is that. A couple of throws to check on Thomas at first base. To do it again this time, it does not pay off. Thomas is going to go ahead and round the second base bag, headed for third. The throw will be off the mark. So it ends up a 2-base error. 2-base error, and the second error of the day on the pitcher. Throwing wild there, and then the bat throw. They tried to get him once, couldn't get him, went back to the well one too many times. It's in an error now. The Rams with the runner at third and 1 out. Opportunity to do something here. So it was Saunders stepped in with one out and a runner on first, has yet to see a pitch, and now has a runner on third. Man, oh man. Not the place you want to be if you're Mater Dei. RBI chance for Saunders now. Here comes the first pitch of the bat. Sails high. 1 ball, no strikes. Appreciate Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, home of your largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced under $10,000 in one location. Proud supporters of the Mount Vernon Rams, it's Second Chance Auto. 1-0 is en route, misses up and away. 2-0. Saunders had a 3-1 count when he walks back in the first. So it was picked off. Got caught leaning. 2-0 from Timmerman. That's going to be low, 3-0. Low, low, low. Yep. 3-0's coming in. The dirt runners corners. Here we go again. Rams a couple runners on. Now with one out. Now you get the middle of the order. Grant Garrett up. He needs a swing. Mater Dei's coach going to make another run. They've got action right behind their dugout. I believe they had some warm-up them to fly him in the bullpen. Mater Dei's coach going to make the walk. This might be a change. I have a feeling. Yes, it will. Kyle Eversgerd will make the march to the mound. Of course, Visits to the Mound is driven by Ford Square, where we will be tomorrow on the Saturday Sports Show for a Drive Smart for Your School event. This time it's Woodlawn High School's turn. 2 a year usually for Mount Vernon, 2 a year usually for Woodlawn is outwards. Ford Square with the Ford Motor Company and, of course, Lincoln this time with the Drive Smart for Your School event. So Eversgerd will get some warm-up pitches as they make the change. Of course, Eversgerd, like Smith over there. Timmerman went 2 1/3. Gave up a hit, 4 walks, 2 strikeouts. Is responsible for the 2 runners out there on the first and third, so he could be a no decision or he could be the winner. Be interesting to see how that develops. I don't see any other changes. Now, pitcher for pitcher is what it looks like, so keep the DH. What we got on Saturday Sports Show tomorrow? We'll try to visit mingle with some of the Woodlawn coaches tomorrow at the Drive Smart for Your School event in the second hour. We'll have Tim Holloway, of course, to lead us off. The rest of the lineup is to be determined. We're working on it. Warm-up pitches going on first and third, and 1 out for Mount Vernon here in the third. A game that's kind of snail's paced on us here a little bit lately. I'll tell you what needs to happen. Question for tomorrow. Yeah, we'll work on that, of course. Excited about it. Can't wait. That'll be tomorrow morning. Saturday Sports Show 8:08. Now it's time for Grant Garrett. Now you got a right-hander. Scrawny, lanky right-hander. Delivery with a lot of motion. First and third, what will Mount Vernon do to try to keep Mater Dei off guard here in this situation? Runners at the corners, 1 out. Bottom of the third inning. Rams trying to strike first. Eversgerd relegated to the stretch to start. Fires a first pitch strike across the outside corner. Just like that, it's 0-1 to Grant Garrett. Corners are in, and middle infielder's back for the double play. Outfield's about regular depth. Eversgerd being very conservative and cautious with the runner. This time fires high. Outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. Nice. 12-6 curveball there to get down in time. 12-12. That or 12 to trademark. As you look at the clock. 1 ball, 1 strike on the batter Garrett, the cleanup spot here with runners at the corners, 1 gone. He'll take another high. It's 2-1. So support the other team. Go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. This is our 31st baseball broadcast of the year. Hard to believe. The 2-1's coming, and that is going to get low. 3 balls in the strike. Patient here. New pitcher in. Be patient. Box it there. It fits in your box. Not in that box on 3-1. You don't have to swing at it. Mater on deck here for the Rams. Threatening with runners to the corners. 3-1 count on the batter with 1 out. He'll lay off. 1 to chase, but laid off, and now they'll walk the bases loaded. That's what I'm saying. Make it a box. If it's not in that box, lay off. That's a good job by Garrett to be patient at the plate. Tim Holloway will bark some instructions around the diamond. Bases loaded, one out now for Colton Metter. Mega RBI chance and a big opportunity here for the Rams in the home half of the third. Still a scoreless ball game in case you just tuned in. WMIX and MyWintersRadio.com where you'll find us. You can also find us on Twitter at 94 Sports. First pitch of the at-bat catches the outside corner, which has been somewhat more open here this afternoon. It's 0-1. Pretty expansive on that outside. Bases loaded, one out here for Metter. Eversgerd will look back. He'll fire on the stretch. Comes high with it. Metter was there waiting on it. That might score only one. It's into right center field. Bobbled by the center fielder. Here comes Zonders around trying to score. The relay will be nowhere close. In fact, there won't be one. It's 2-0 Rams.
Still with an RBI single for Colton Metter. We can't give him the RBI for the second one. Don't think that run would have scored. And it'll go for the third error in the game on Mater Dei as the Rams take a 2-0 lead on a nice piece of hitting by Colton Metter to lay off and hit that pitch right back up the middle. Did what he needed to do. And that'll bring up Colin Young. Runners on first and second, one out. Rams lead 2-0 here in this bottom half of the third inning. Eversgerd looking back towards his charging second baseman, fires one across the outside. Young will swing and miss. It's 0-1. Young had a single. His courtesy runner, Clayton Reeves, advanced to second on the pass ball. That's about as far as the Rams went in the second inning. Now it's an RBI chance here in the third. 2-0 Rams on top, an 0-1 count. Outside again. Trying to get him chase the second time. It's 1-1. You start nibbling around in a situation like this, as Eversgerd is, you're going to find some big numbers and some hitters licking their chops up there. Eversgerd looks in. He will back off, step off the rubber, and we'll restart the process. Our friend was scared on that last one, but he hasn't moved that vehicle. Don't know what his deal is. Stubborn. He's parking there. The 1-1, this will be sent the opposite way. Charging is Hockey. He'll have to go to the line. He'll make the grab on the run. Thinking better of the tag up is Grant Garrett. He'll retreat to second base. Pretty good arm there by Hockey. He was able to get that ball. He caught that ball trailing and running towards the right field foul line. Able to spin on a dime and get that one back into the second baseman, not only quickly, but showing he has pretty good cannon out there. That is just tough luck hitting for Colin Young as well. Hung up in the air a little too long. That's a punt. That's exactly what you want. Here comes the first pitch of the at-bat to Williams. He'll swing at a high fastball and miss. 0-1. 2 outs for the Rams here in the third, but they get 2 across the plate. 2-0 lead. The runners are on first and second. Well, we'll get after this pitch. I got you. Here it comes. Swung on a miss again. 0-2. Well, the Timmerman was in. He actually had an error, which allowed one of the runs to he gave up the score. So he actually has 2 runs and 1 unearned, or 1 earned because one of them was unearned by his own error, which is funny.
Isn't it funny how this game works?
Yeah. Lovely game. I love it.
Give and take relationship it has. The 0-2 is on its way. Williams will swing and miss, so a 3-pitch strikeout gets Mater Dei out of the inning. However, the damage done as the Rams score 2, take a 2-0 lead through 3. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
More Americans are on a move today than ever before. One of the most popular modes of transportation is the motorcycle. Motorcycles take us to our jobs, school, to the beach, and all around the country. If you're a bike rider, your Pekin Insurance Agency, Page Insurance on Crownview in Mount Vernon, wants to make sure you have the best insurance protection while you're riding. Ask about the money-saving auto cycle discount and the experienced driver discount, too. Call Page Insurance at 242-7000 today about motorcycle insurance from Pekin Insurance.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Back to Rams Baseball, powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball here at home. Brennan Klein Memorial Field, top of the fourth we go. The Rams take a 2-0 lead, having scored 1 unearned run and 1 earned run there in the bottom half of the third inning. 2-0 is their lead. It'll be up to Benhoff, Campworth, and Netmeyer here in the fourth to try to get it back for the Knights of Mater Dei. Ellis will fire, and this one is going to be swung on an inside fastball sent the opposite way. Guess who makes the grab? Matthew Williams. All the way near the chalk.
Yep, had to. Metter was covering the bag, and Gately wasn't going to get there in time, so Williams all the way, heading angling back towards Right field made that play look easy.
Right-handed bat this time will step in. Campworth singled his last time up, at least this spot in the order did. Hello. Whoa. Look at that rocket down the strike line.
No harm, just a foul.
I like that. No ball is a strike to Campworth, left fielder. Of course, he was. What was he? Oh, out of second on an 8-6 fielder's choice. That was his end result, his demise on the base pass. 1-1 is his count. One out, the base is empty. Near the top of the fourth. Pitch on the way, catches the inside corner.
That was nice. Little cutter on the inside, dropped in the zone.
Fooled me. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff will understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to personal banking. Member FDIC. Welcome back to the pitcher, a ground ball. Ellis will make the throw over to first in time. 1-3 will be your second out. That could have worked out any better. No. Well, welcome back, Segway.
No, very
ground
nice
ball to the pitcher.
Yeah. Mr. Ellis continuing to impress in his outings this spring. Here doing it once again today.
Not bad. Especially when you wonder if you're going to see Fulkerson again this season. Here comes the first pitch on the way to Nedemeyer, who stands in. He reached on first after an 8-6 fielder's choice. Takes the first pitch high, 1-0. 1-0's in route out of the stretch from Ellis. This will be popped in the right field. Gately making the run over towards the line. He'll make the grab. 1-2-3 go the Knights in the fourth through 3.5. Still 2-0 Rams. This is Mater Dei Baseball on WMIX.
Want a good laugh? Watch those funny insurance ads on TV. You know, the ones the other guys spend billions of dollars on each year. Want seriously good auto, home, business, or life insurance? Come to the Bean Insurance Agency here in Mount Vernon, an independent Erie insurance agent. You'll get a great price that saves you money, unbelievable service, and advice from people you can trust. So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net. We can help you get where you need to be, where you should be, quickly and easily. Go ahead, laugh at those cave people, stunt guys, and bubbly cashiers. Then see for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie, year after year after year.
For more insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. We head to the bottom half of the fourth. Rams are up 2-0 over the Mater Dei Knights. Spinetsky, Gately, and Jones due up here in the fourth. 8-9-1. Of course, the Rams scored 2 their last time. Only one of those runs was earned, however. That's unfortunate, of course, for the pitcher in question, but that happens. Everskirt, of course, made the error to start off, and we're talking about how funny the game works. Only charged for 1 earned run. Because you would think if the pitcher made an error that,
Right.
I mean,
that's the way the rules are.
Certain logic would tell you that. But makes perfect sense when you really think about it. First pitch fastball to Spinetsky, he'll swing at the high pitch. That's nothing to want.
Felt like MLB getting ready to ban the fake the third, throw to first move.
I heard about that.
Getting ready to ban it.
Heard about that.
Interesting.
Nothing to want coming. Here it comes, and that is going to.
No, I'm not sure if the hidden ball trick will be next or not.
I was going to fall for a strike, but it's 1-1. The only reason I knew about that, and I'll tell you why here in just a second, is more on this after the 1-1. It's going to miss. Oh, my. It fell out of it.
That curveball is phenomenal.
Anyhow, heard Shannon and Rooney talk about it during the Cardinal broadcast. Otherwise, I really have no idea. 2-1 coming. Catches inside, 2-2. Otherwise, I have no idea what's happened in sports for the past week. Since 12:41 p.m. last Friday.
Yeah.
Don't know who won the Derby. None of.
I'll have another won the Derby.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. As it misses outside to Spinetsky, full count. People think I'm kidding when I tell them that. You're the first person to actually tell me. Yeah. There's acting pace. Yeah, here comes the full count offering. Oh, catches the outside corner, and that'll be a strikeout. That's the second for Everskirt.
Wow. Oh, Czerwinski thought he was off and running and wasn't. Had to go back to the dugout.
That'll bring up Josh Gately. Bases empty, one out. Bottom of the fourth. Rams lead is 2-0. First pitch to Gately, misses high. Don't get caught looking in an embarrassing situation. Make sure you've opted in your debit card for overdraft purchases. Mater Dei Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC. What happens here on 1-0? What does it become? It becomes a ball high and outside, 2-0.
Big night on FM tonight, Cardinal Baseball.
Yeah, they play somebody.
Play the Braves, like Tony Bruce, the retirement night.
True. 2-0's coming. Told you I don't know what's going on anywhere. It's fouled off 2-1.
They'll retire the number 10, which is fine and dandy. I heard the number 51 needs to be retired as well. My pet peeve.
Yeah, because more on this here in just a second. It'll be a perfect topic for debate tomorrow as the 2-1s and they're at 3-1. If your qualifications when this ownership group came in and you had to be in the Hall of Fame, to my knowledge, Tony La Russa says you have to be inducted.
Exactly.
So why not Willie?
Right.
If Willie can be on the Nike Cooperstown Hall of Fame shirts with the beard,
yes,
Willie can have his number retired as we await the 3-1 with one gone. Bases empty to Gately. He'll swing and miss.
That was a late swing that time. Gately didn't want to pull the trigger and did anyway.
Back to the top. They show some love to Willie.
Yeah.
Full count, one gone. Bases are empty here for Gately. Make or break, and it'll break. Wow. Swung a mid-side fastball, and that'll be back-to-back-to-back strikeouts for Eversgerd, who appears to have settled down after allowing an RBI single to the first batter face.
Right. He allowed the RBI single. Is not on the hook for the game. That would go to Timmerman at this point. But besides that one hit, he's really done a good job out there in relief. And it could be a long relief duty today.
Yeah. Top of the order we go to Jones with 2 outs, bases empty. He'll send this out away for a 2-out base hit. Good job by Zach. It'll stand as a single. Of course, Zach, your career triples leader in Mount Vernon High School history.
Third hit of the day for the Rams.
The Bats try to wake up a little bit here as we go to the top of the order again. Puts the runner aboard for LT. We'll get you a scoreboard update as soon as we have some updated scoring. Of course, you can find our scoreboard update sponsor, Tony Wilt, on the corner of 42nd South Water Tower on a day-to-day basis. Or log on to TonyWilt.com. Walk in, call in, or click in like a good neighbor. State Farm is there. They'll check on Jones. He's back with a head-first dive. Nothing going. Got to be careful with that. That, has been the Achilles heel, I guess you could say, for Mater Dei thus far. Of course, different pitcher may yield different results. We'll go high this time, try to attack the batter, won't chase. 1-0. Man. Pollen or something must be high today. Dry kind of day, or other allergens. We wait the 1-0 from Eversgerd with the runner going. The throw will be down to second off the mark. Jones will slide in there safely with the stolen base.
Good. Another runner in scoring position.
I love the aggressiveness.
Has to be. When your bats aren't rattling like you're used to, you got to have something else going on, Got to get something going to get Jones moving and get him to second base.
We wait the 1. Wow. Yuck. Water down. We wait the 1-1 pitch. Here it comes. Thomas, he'll lay off. 2 balls and a strike as I miss time. The thing I noticed about Eversgerd, doesn't really matter if he gets behind in the count. He's going to try his darndest to get back in it. Has been successful doing it thus far. Of course, you waste a lot of pitches that way. 2-1's on his way. Curveball didn't drop enough. 3-1. Oh, okay, good. Okay. You had that look about you.
No, I
didn't know if it was me here.
No, I was looking at something else.
I got you. 3-1's coming. Wade Sports sends it to first base, played off a wild hop, and that's a good play by Haig. He'll step on the back. The Rams strand a runner here in the fourth, but we are through 4 up 2-0. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Marion, St. Louis, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball. Bottom of the hour, as you just heard. Glad to have you with us. Chris Hugo and Denny Czerwinski on WMIX for Mater Dei as Dimeke will send one right field. That will be a fair ball. Falls in for a base hit. Thought it was going to roll foul. That's why I wasn't very quick with the call. But that'll put a runner on as Dimeke, Haig, Cole get us started here at the top of the fifth.
Third hit of the day for the Knights that they've tied Mount Vernon. That ball was just a dink down that right field line. Gailey seemed like from the city park out here. Still couldn't get to it.
That'll bring him a left-handed bat in Haig. He flew out to left his last time up. First pitch from Ellis to Haig is on the way, and that'll miss low and inside. 1-0.
Had that discussion today at work talking about baseball fields around Southern Illinois, how this is a, quote for the person I talked to, legit baseball field with distances everywhere.
I got you. We await the 1-0. Here it comes. Inside. Well inside. That'll hit Haig on the hip. Pardon the alliteratory expression. But Stewart Moore down, nobody out.
No judgment from Haig as he ran down the base.
Thanks, Alexander. Appreciate that.
No problem. I thought about the Haig.
Oh, that one.
That too.
Of course, Alexander Haig wasn't even a judge.
Trouble brewing now.
His cabinet.
I'd take over presidency one year and
I
take
did.
a shot down.
How'd that work out?
Yeah.
Started a movie even. Made for TV, I believe. Oh, man. Enough about the Reagan years. Tim Holloway will converse with his infield and his pitcher, as well as his catcher. We'll see what becomes of this.
While they meet on the mound, that's a big day. Yesterday and today, track sectionals for girls going on. The Mount Vernon boys track team is at Centralia today for the South 7 meet as well. So track starting to wind down. Boys conferences this week. Boys sectionals next week.
Girls sectionals, of course.
State meet at Charleston for girls
yesterday. Up in Salem yesterday.
Is that over yet?
Yeah.
I had heard that it was taking longer.
I heard that those kids weren't getting home till like 3 a.m. or something.
Yeah.
2-0 your score, top of the fifth. Nobody out but two aboard here for Mater Dei as they threaten with Poole. Seventh inning. Popped up to second his last time up. Shows punt, lays it down. Third base side. Great grab by Ellis. He'll turn to make the throw in time.
Yes.
Yep. Wow.
Works of the sacrifice 1-3, but the play that Ellis had to make almost run to the mound to about 60 feet from home plate down the third base line was able to make that play. Nice play. Only one he could make.
Could see the forest for the trees. So I was able to see Mr. Wyatt's call, and I made it for him. It's like, oh.
Yeah, he was out there. He had that look like he just punched the air. Learned at the Travis Severin School of Baseball and Umpiring.
That was a great play by Tyler Ellis. A play that probably sincerely should not have been made. Let's see who this cat is. Alex Gebke. Well, bat. The spot is 0 for 1 today in the order. 2 on, 1 out, top of the fifth. A tying run on second base for the Knights. Here comes the pitch on the way to Gebke. He'll take inside. It's 1-0. Gebke. Write it down. See what happens defensively for the Knights when they come back out of the bottom half of the inning. Rams Baseball presented by Banterra Bank. Of course, they are banking with local style. Member FDIC, BanterraBank.com. We await the 1-0. 2 on, 1 out, top 5. Pitch is on the way, and this is going to be a soft hit foul ball. Tom Fulkerson will come out to get it. Pinch hitter variety. Yes, sir. Hit that number down. Number 6. That's one of the numbers retired amongst the Cardinals. 51, however, is not. I do agree with you. You got to.
You'll love this.
You're going to start it now.
For that day.
I will.
Here it is. Peyton versus Glacier Thompsonville. Softball is scoreless 2 through 5. And our source left to go fishing. How funny is that?
Nice. That is not dedication.
That's not good.
1-1 your count here to the pinch hitter, Gebke, with one out. He'll take it across the outside corner. And it becomes 1-2. That scoreboard update presented by Tony Wilt, State Farm. For all your insurance and service needs, see Tony here in Mount Vernon or find him on the web worldwide at TonyWilt.com. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Gebke name in the laurels of Mater Dei Athletics.
Yeah. 1-2 coming. That is going to be a ground ball foul, third base side. Good grab off of the hop.
That's impressive.
Not bad.
Hoping a prayer to grab that ball one-handed over there.
Not a bad effort. He brought the other hand in for some help side.
A lot of thank yous and congratulations to Tony LaRusso on the Twitterverse today.
1-2. Here comes one out, 2 aboard. That'll scoot outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes here to get. I'm thankful for everything that was done. I'm thankful for the 2 World Championships, but if your mantra the entire time of this ownership group has been Hall of Fame to retire, wait. I'll give my boy Willie his 51. Nobody's worn it. Here comes the 2-2. Swung a miss. Chase high fastball.
Threw that baseball up in his eyes, and there's no way that he could keep his hands on it, Gebke. Nice pitch by Ellis. He's 1 out away from getting out of this.
That'll bring him
unscathed. Look forward to going to Rent 1 tomorrow night, but we got to get out of this game first. Rams lead 2-0. Trouble brewing here in the 5th.
As we have a pinch hitter. Yep. Pitch is low and in. It's 1-0. I'm going to make a stab at this. Assume that might be Zach Hockey.
Hockey. I believe it is. The other hockey. The AHL version.
You did. You went there. Here it's 1-1.
Or the AHL. Hoping for a Rangers-Devils conference finals in that. I've got my basketball set up the way I want in the Eastern anyway. East.
Game 7.
Yeah, Rangers get by the Cavs.
Yeah, here it comes. And that on a 1-1 will be sent into center. Thomas is going to have to come up throwing. The throw is just off the mark. It won't matter. Staying put is Blake.
Hey, yeah, RBI single just right up the middle. No way they're going to try the second run in. And Mater Dei has kept the lead in the half on that RBI single, 2-1 now. 4th hit of the day for the night.
Helps it.
Pinch hit, RBI single nonetheless.
Yeah, no kidding. Of course, it helps if Thomas does have a cannon out there.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell the coach from Mater Dei wasn't going to challenge that.
So 2 outs, the tying run on third now for Mater Dei as Nolan Hockey stands in. First pitch on the way inside. Comebacker to Ellis. It's off of Smith. It's good side of the game. Will he have a throw? He'll make first in time. The tag is out, and a great play by Tyler Ellis and Colton Better, who applies the tag, and the Rams are through the danger here in the top of the 5th. 2-1 Mount Vernon. This is Ranch Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Isn't it great to live in a community where people give back and try to improve our area for the next generation? That's what we believe in, and why our name, Community First, reflects this core value. If you would like to enjoy a personal relationship with your bank, make the move to Community First Bank and find out what community banking means. Simply stated, we are neighbors helping neighbors.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Hey, are you thinking of starting your own business? Or maybe you already own your own business and have tax questions? Call Heartland Accounting today. At Heartland Accounting, we specialize in small business planning. Let us help you with your business bookkeeping, sales taxes, payroll taxes, or maybe just some solid business advice. Get started right and let us help you make your business a success. Call Heartland Accounting of Mount Vernon today at 244-7077 or stop by 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B.
This is Mike Reese. You're listening to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Brennan Klein Field here in Mount Vernon, as we head to the bottom half of the 5th inning. 3, 4, and 5 due up for the Rams. It'll be Zane Zonders, Grant Garrett, Colton Metter, Colin Young, should anybody get aboard. Rams Baseball, of course, presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, and best of all, it's safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC.
Mater, Mount Vernon, 3, 4, 5 coming up. Mater Dei will have that also in the top of the 6th. big crowd here. Both bleachers filled in with people everywhere, people standing, people in lawn chairs, up and down the backstop here. Some down the right field line as well, I can see, by the Mater Dei dugout.
Definitely SRO crowd. Here comes the first pitch of the inning. That's going to be up and away to Zonders. He'll take it. It's 1-0. He's been on twice today, looking for his first official at bat. Next one on the way. It'll be high again, 2-0. Of course, changes to the Rams' schedule, as we told you a couple innings ago. No game as of now on Wednesday, though they're looking to pick one up. It's a 2-0, catches the outside corner. Edwardsville was initially the trip the Rams were supposed to make. They're over, so they had to cancel. And now next Saturday, it's only one game at Highland instead of two. 2-1 coming to Zonders. He will send that the opposite way. Second baseman, Nedemeyer, will pick it up and fire to first inside. One away. The Rams, as it is right now, are one game under.
Yeah, it'll be tough to try to get that one back, I would say.
Now, if anybody's going to try their rear end off, it's going to be Tim Holloway. So you got to find that game.
Yeah, it's tough because you don't want to play Monday and then Saturday. Play one Monday, play one Saturday, and have to wait till Wednesday to play. That's a lot to ask. A lot of practice time that get boring.
Here comes the first pitch to Garrett in the dirt. Garrett, of course, is 0 for 1 today. Walked his last time up. And quickly takes a 1-0 count. Second Chance Auto helps bring you Rams Athletics here on the radio. Find Second Chance Auto on Route 142 East here at Mount Vernon. Proud supporters of the Rams. Also your home for the largest selection of pre-owned. Guys are 10K in one location. 2-0 now to Garrett. Took another low. You can follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Facebook.com/WMIX Sports as well. It's high now. 3-0 to Garrett. 3-1 as last time. When he walks, the bases loaded. That ended up being all she wrote for the starting pitcher. 3-0's coming. 3-0's going to miss out. It was. 3-1. Missed somehow, but became a strike. Thank you. Sorry, I just assumed the other batter's box was out of play. 3-1, swung a miss, counts full.
Has to swing, especially in that summertime strike zone starts expanding.
It's a 2-1 ball game here in the bottom of the fifth inning. Mater Dei cut it in half thanks to an RBI single by the pinch hitter Hockey. And now this will miss. This is up and away, and Mater Dei fans win the strike call after they got the 3-1.
They used a lot of yardage on the strike call, so they had to give that one up. Couldn't use that one.
That'll bring in Colton Metter. Had the RBI single his last time up, and on the air, another run was allowed to come to score. Good thing. It was now a 2-1 ball game. Pitcher Everett Gerther looked over his shoulder towards first base. Garrett fires home high. Metter attacks. He tried to hold up, but then turned away, and his bat went with him. Ooh. Busy weekend, of course, on WMIX. On the road at Ford Square tomorrow for the Saturday Sports Show. Dry Smart for your school event for Woodlawn High School. Tomorrow night at 5:45 pregame as the Rams take on Marshall County at Red One Park in Marion. This is coming inside the Metter. Got out of the way, and the County evens 1-1 strike. Metter's had some success against his pitcher today. First time he faced him was an RBI single up the middle. Took it right back, kept his hands back, did a good job of hitting. The runner on and one out. He's going to try to make something happen on the 1-1. Not if you chase a high fastball in your eyes. It's 1-2. I think he salivated as he saw a fastball coming. And they just kept it going. Up, up, up. Hard to believe we're in the top of the fifth already.
Yeah.
Hard to believe this is game 31. The 1-2 coming high again this time, but the curveball drops. Curveball drops, and that is a 1-2 punch-up.
You don't see that hardly at all at this level. And that pitch was a 12-6 Adam Wainwright curve. Phenomenal looking. Very, very nice.
Drops right on in there on the inside. That'll bring up Colin Young with one aboard and two out here in the fifth. They will look Garrett back in the first base. Who will be our Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game? Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray Anbury at Community First Bank's 242nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Young will wait for the
sneaky fast. Everett is sneaky fast, kind of like the namesake.
Yeah.
In the pros.
0-1 to Young. Runner on first base. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th inning. A 2-1 ball game. Rams hang a tie. Eversford looks in. He'll fire, and Young gets a piece of it. Pops up foul territory, first base side. Haig will have a play near the dugout. He'll make the grab. And that'll do us through 5. Still 2-1 Rams. This is Mater Dei Baseball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Let's go back to the field. Powered by Banterra Bank.
And we welcome you back to WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com, presented by Banterra Bank. It's Rams Baseball. We enter the top of the 6th inning. 2-1 is the Mount Vernon lead. Of course, I remind you not to support the other team, but to go green with Banterra's online bill pay and online statements. Banterra Bank is banking with local style, member FDIC. Okay. Nettermeyer been off, gets started. Campworth and Nettermeyer to follow. Thought he had an 18 in there, but that's fine. Jersey curled up. No. Jersey curl. That happens. Just a cousin of the Nettermeyer. It's going to be a ground ball pass. Saunders took a tough hop over the mitt, and that'll be a leadoff single.
4th hit today for the night. Actually, 5th hit. Just can't do anything about those. Saunders was there, and it was over the glove. Hopped right on over.
Not much you can do about that.
Nope, that's just a hit. Hard ground, dry ground, not a lot of rain. That happens. Frustrating though as it is.
Bring up Campworth, 1 for 2 today. Single back the second, grounded out to the pitcher. The last time. Runner on first, they'll check on him. Nothing doing over there. Cardinal baseball gets started tonight against the Braves. I believe a 6:30 start on the WMIX pregame. Of course, you can find the pregame times and when you can find the Cardinals on the air on MyWithersRadio.com. First pitch, rather, is on the way. This is inside to Campworth, 1-0. All that aside, here comes the 1-0. It's going to miss high. 2 balls, no strikes.
ISU, Indiana State beats SIU in baseball today, 6-3.
Championship game of the Missouri Valley Softball Tournament involves Southern Illinois. Duos Calvin catches the corner. It's going to be 2 balls and a strike now to Campworth. Very thrilling 1-0 victory over regular season champ University of Northern Iowa. And I only knew about it because it was on one of our sister stations. 2-1's coming. That is going to miss low. The runner's going. Throw will be off the mark and get away, but great backing up on the play. Keeps the runner at second.
Definitely there. The tag was his ball was dropped. And now a 3-1 count. Mater Dei, a pesky Mater Dei team, won't go away.
That seems to be the thing with the Rams this season is they find ways to win games. Though they're ahead right now 2-1, some of the losses have left you scratching your head. 3-1 is in round, swung and a miss.
I am interested when next week starts with the likes of Althoff, Mater Dei, Salem maybe, these schools that were 3A last year dropping down to 2A just to see how they do if they're a mid-level seed or whatever against these other 2A.
I would not want to see Althoff for the postseason. Full count coming, that's going to miss low, and it puts 2 aboard now with nobody out.
Seems that I would be nervous and worried about having to play an Althoff or Mater Dei or schools like this that play that bigger schedule because you know that, it's interesting to see how that works out.
It really seems like your Bentons, your Harrisburgs, your T-Towns will be all right. Some of the others I kind of wonder about.
Right. Harrisburg's a scary team on the other side, even though T-Town's there.
Right. on the right day. 2 on, nobody out, and steps Snedemeyer. He will show bunt. Looks like he pulled back inside, misses outside, 1-0. Right-handed bat, and Alex Snedemeyer. He is 0 for 2 today. Popped into an 8-6 fielder's choices last time, if that makes sense. He was dropped on a difficult run by Landon Thomas, but made a great throw to second base to get the force. And the 1-0 coming, catches the outside corner off on its hip. It's 1-1.
Bunt defense right now is Anders staying at third. The rotation would be short to second, second to first. First charges in. So that means Ellis will be responsible for the third base line. That's where you want to see this guy bunt if you're a Knights fan.
He is looking in on the 1-1 and misses low and away, pulling back with Snedemeyer, 2-1. Second Chance Auto is your home for the largest selection of pre-owned vehicles, priced at $10,000 in one location. It's Second Chance Auto, Route 142 East in Mount Vernon, home of bank rate financing for everyone. They'll check on the runner at second. Ooh, just beat the back.
And he was trained on that bunt.
Went second base side on the throw, so an awkward tag had to be applied by Zach Jones, but made it interesting anyway. 2-1's the count, nobody out, 2 aboard here for Mater Dei, looking to tie it up with the runner on second. If they can get a base hit, they'll show bunt again. They'll try to pitch around to the outside, and if misses, 3-1.
Let him bunt it. Don't add gas to the fire. I guess we've not scored in the 6th. We've already batted according to the scoreboard. Yeah. We're having fun with it.
Ellis looks back. 2 on, nobody out. Here comes the 3-1 inside, and that'll walk the bases loaded.
Trouble brewing. Single and 2 walks. Bases loaded, nobody out. Now what will happen? Tim Holloway is scurrying in the dugout. He'll head out to the mound. He'll call the infield in.
Visit to the mound is driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. Tomorrow, of course, we'll be at Ford Square. Saturday Sports Show 808 until 10 o'clock for the Drive Smart for your school event. Test drive a select Lincoln model, and Ford Square, the Ford Motor Company, will give $20 per vehicle test driven back to Woodlawn High School. Not bad. Of course, they do it twice a year for the Mount Vernon Rams athletic programs with the Drive 1 for your school event. This time it's Drive Smart for your school for Woodlawn. Let's see the county get some well. For the most part.
Yep, good fundraiser. Easy, too. Salem did that. Got their new floor BECM gymnasium.
Yeah.
Paid part of it.
Of course, another facet of the Schmidt Automotive Group. Handles that up there. Bases loaded and nobody out here in the 6th. 2 for 2. Stepping in with a run scored is Dimke. He will swing through and miss on the first pitch. 0-1.
He was trying to hit one in the Broadway. He swung hard that time. Big arcing swing. Try to lift the ball. Big.
0-1, you're down to the batter. Tying run on third base here in the 6th. Rams trying to get out of the inning. Forced out anywhere. Here comes the pitch of the dirt. Great stop by Young. It's 1-1. The pitch in the dirt, and it got away. Young made a nice stop. Keeps the tying run on third base. Of course, bases loaded scenario. Nobody out. Yeah, interesting.
Nice play, though, by Young.
Ellis looks on towards the runner at third, looks into his catcher, fires, and that's going to be a ground ball. Who's going to come up with it? Short. Throw to first is in time, but the tying run across the plate. So it'll be a 6-3 and an RBI.
Yep. And runners move up. Second and third now with 1 out.
Short notation there is it's 2-2 here in the top of the 6th. If you're rooting for the orange and black, you just hated to see that happen, but be glad you have it out on the board. Could be worse. Hagel step in. He was hit by pitches last time up. He flew out to the left, back in the 2nd. Has an RBI chance with 2 in scoring position here. Maybe unlock this 2-2 tie. Check swing. It catches the corner. Left-hander falls behind nothing to 1.
Infield in all the way around now on the edge of the grass and dirt surface. Rams find themselves tied at 2 with 1 out, and the runner at second and third want to cut down on the angle. Get you.
0-1 count. Ellis looks in. He'll fire. Bunt shown. It's bunted foul. Big break. It's 0-2.
That was self-defense, or it would have been a break, because it was right in on the hands and body of Haig, and he was lucky to get that bat out. Not often you can squeeze a left-hander. It takes a skilled left-handed hitter to get a squeeze bunt in.
Must be out of balls.
Well, the umpire can't leave that one in play back here while the game's going on.
Oh, he has 2 in there now. Right side, the other patch is empty. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, you can't leave that back there.
They'll need a pop napping on deck over there.
Right.
0-2 is the count. 1 out. Runners on second and third. Tie ball game. 2 runs apiece. And this is going to be sent to short. Jones stops it with his bare hand. Throws over to first in time. Wow, what a play by Zach Jones. Stopped it with his bare hand at first after it hit his mitter off the hop or something. Deflected it back to himself. Throws to first. Keeps the tie and run off. Oh, my gosh. Go ahead and run on third.
Infielders can move back. Now, actually, had that runner at second base is right behind him as well. Could have really reached out to tag him, but had to get that out at first, and that's huge here with now 2 outs at second and third.
What a play by Jones. The Bermuda Triangle up the middle, let me tell you. Zach Jones, Matthew Williams, Landon Thomas. The ball might go in, but it's not going to come out more often than not.
The pinch hitter now for Mater Dei. They go in their bench a little bit more.
Brendan Wilkins. Another lefty bat. 2 on, 2 out here. And it's going to be a ground ball off to the pole side. Stepping on the bag is Colton Metter, 3 unassisted. So the tie runs across the plate, but that's all that's allowed as the ninth strand 2 here in the 6th. We head to the bottom half, tied at 2. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. You have something big to pick up, so you need a pickup, right? One that's tough and reliable. For 36 straight years, our F-Series has been the best-selling truck in the United States. The 2012 Ford F-150 gives you best-in-class trailer towing capability. So whether you have a bass boat to tow or a load of bricks to haul, you can be confident the F-150 will deliver. If you don't have full-size loads, why buy a full-size truck? Our 2011 Ford Ranger offers best fuel economy in its class while still delivering plenty of power to bring that load of plywood home from the hardware store or pull a dirt bike trailer. Come to Ford Square, Mount Vernon today and check out our great selection of the F-150 and Ford Ranger. We have great incentives on both trucks to fit your budget. At 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, where the best never rests.
You can count on us. Yes, you can.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Effingham, Terre Haute, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Brennan Klein Memorial Field. We head to the bottom half of the 6th, tied at 2. It'll be the bottom of the order due up for the Rams with Matthew Williams, Tate Beninsky, and Joshua Gately. Barring any changes, of course, Tim Holloway's lineup. Everskirts comes out for another inning worth of work. He'll square off against Williams, who's 0-2. Williams will show buck, pops his foul first base side. It'll be 0-1. Williams, of course, as you may have heard, is the Ram of the Week for last week. Tune into AM and FM to always find that out every week. Community First Bank brings you that award. Say more about them after the 0-1 pitch to Williams. Last week it was Tyler Ellis. Curveball again, catches the outside corner. Williams lays off, however, but it's a strike. 0-2. With 5 years from County Branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 0-2 high that time. Good waste pitch, 1-2. We ever get a Harrisburg-Marion final?
Haven't heard anything.
My boy's been silent.
Yes.
Well, I haven't really sent him anything either.
Right.
Guess that's kind of how that works. I'm bad about that. It's not used to people want scores during springtime.
Right.
We're getting around to that finally, though. I have an idea in the off-season I need to procure. This will be a curveball weighted on, but sent the opposite way to second base. Nettemeyer will make the throw in time, and 4-3 retires Williams.
An idea. I'm sure I'm liking it.
Yeah, but you got to rely on some pretty tech unsavvy people.
Yeah, that's
make it work.
Good for me when I can get stuff left and right. Boy, it's been a struggle. Mount Vernon only 2 runs in the third, and the bats aren't kicking it right now.
It has to do with some places where we've had difficulty. First pitch, Beninsky, who's trying to bunt his way on. It will be a strike, 0-1. Kind of a unique idea as we wait the 0-1. Here it comes. Curveball, that's just misses outside. Count even self. 1 ball, 1 strike. Gately to follow here for the Rams. We are tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Tied at 2. 1-1 is on its way. Right back to us, 1-2. Mater Dei will have 9-1-2 coming up as Ellis has thrown 79 pitches so far. Or I've been right about my dream about press box. Doesn't look like there's anybody warming up down the pin for Mount Vernon. There is not. 1-2 with 1 out. The base is empty. Paniski sends this one into left. Camforth will have to back up. Went deeper than what he thought, and that'll be 2 away. Tough time to pick up the baseball right now. It's cloudy, partly that 3/4 cloudy in the sky. Pat Bradford's going to come out and bat for Gately, as I was suspecting he was about to. But tough time to pick up fly balls right now at the 6 o'clock hour. And you see the left fielder right there, Camforth, wasn't really camped under and had to use his work to get back and make the play. 2 outs and Pat Bradford up. Well, we go to the 7th tied at 2 if he can't get anything going. At the bat, things are being registered, umpired, clerical duties being taken care of. Dissertations typed up. Nah, not really. I think it's a baseball thing, bumpity bump, and let's play. No lights, got to get things going on overcast evening. That is fact. Yeah, because that's the other thing you run into with a schedule issue. You can ask a non-conference opponent if they want to play too, but you can't ask them here. Unfortunately, unless it's on a Saturday afternoon. Yeah. Our source said he had to catch fish. It was bothering him. So that's why we don't have any scores. Right, to miss the meal or what? I guess. Or no, fish fry. Oh, it's Bradford will swing and miss first pitch. Yeah, trying to put his 2 cents in. I gotcha. We got a little journey with our friend I do coming up shortly. Nice. Yes. We await the 0-1 to pat the bat. He'll take outside this time. It got away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Taking care of me in a couple of weekends. What? To that, or? I have no idea. It just felt like the perfect time to say woof. No. Don't bank on the away team. Bank for the locals with Banterra, locally owned and operated. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Number FDIC. I'm more meant the fact that you will have to spend an extended period of time. Oh, it's not bad. Of course, you know what, though? 1-1 as we wait for it. It's going to be high inside. 2-1. I forget about that. That's not an issue anymore. Mm-hmm. I was thinking about RJR. RJR is not involved. Yeah, I forgot about that. He is not involved. Oh, no. It is a 2-1 count. Here it comes. Swanamans to count evens. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Trying to pull hook that 12-6 curveball is not going to work. You're going to swing through it more times than not when you're doing that. Two balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, bases empty. Bottom of the 6th, tied at 2. Swung on a miss, went on speed that time. And that'll get Mater Dei out of the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Rams. We head to the 7th, tied at 2. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Learn to live healthy, learn to live well, and learn how you can live free from unexpected medical expense with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance and the Page Agency. Health insurance that covers hospital, medical, and surgical expenses offers a wide choice of deductibles and a non-tobacco user discount, too. Rising medical costs don't have to be a problem with a major medical expense policy from Pekin Insurance. This is coverage we hope you'll never need, but you just can't be without. Call the Page Agency at 242-7000 about a major medical health insurance plan today.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
This is your home for Rams Radio, WMIX.
And we welcome you back. Top half of the 7th we go. 9-1-2 due up for Mater Dei as we are tied at 2 heading into this top half of the 7th. Kalebach will re-enter the game. This spot in the order here, the 9th spot. Yepke, of course, pitch hit back in the 5th, struck out. They will try their luck with the original spot in the order. First pitch from Ellis is on its way. Swung on a miss. It's 0-1. Remind you time and time again, the Rams Baseball is presented by Banterra Bank. Banterra's online banking is convenient, efficient, best of all, it's safe. Their security is your best defense. Banterra Bank is banking with local style. Member FDIC as the next pitch is a pitch low, and it'll even the count 1 ball and 1 strike. 5:45 pregame tomorrow night. Rams baseball against Marshall County as the 1-1 will be sent opposite way to south. 1 and 2. It'll be on AM 940. Also online at mywithersradio.com. Saturday Sports Show tomorrow. Don't forget 8:08 until 10 o'clock. We'll talk to Tim Holloway. Talk to him about the schedule coming up for the following week and talk to him about, well, can't really talk about this week's effort because we don't know if it's going to be a 2-0 effort or a 1-1 as the next pitch misses.
A lot of days off here in the last couple of weeks right now for Mount Vernon. 2 this week, 2 next week if they don't find another game. It'll be tough.
2-2 Cummins. Swung on a miss. That'll be another strikeout for this spot in the order. That is now 6 on the day for Tyler Ellis.
Wow, Balloon Fest this weekend in Mount Vernon. Hot air balloon rises over the eastern horizon, straight down the dugout line. You have to look down the dugout.
Hey, look at there. How about that? How's it going? As this will be a ground ball for the left-handed bat. Hockey will ground out to second. 4-3 is put away by Matthew Williams. Nice.
Yeah. Having to see that come over the horizon. Nice to see.
Where there's broadcasting, of course, heavily involved.
Yeah. Fastiness on Twitter now. Somebody's listening.
We're getting fast. We are. As Nolan Hockey will stand in. 0-2 today. He walks back to the first. Takes the first pitch outside. The right-hander ahead of the count. 1-0. 2 outs. Bases empty. Top 7. Tied at 2. This is a foul ball to the backstop.
Speaking for my friend to the right for that listener, we would look forward to you providing something like that for us. These promising fish.
He's no lot of it.
Oh, 1-1.
Oh, it's on now. 1-1. Here it comes. That's in the dirt. 2 balls and a strike here to Hockey. Not that Hockey. Haake. Traditional spelling over. Yep, that neck of the woods. 2-1. Here it comes, and that is going to just miss low. Pressed a little bit there, and it's 3 balls and a strike to the batter. Tied at 2, top 7. Rams will have the top of the order due up. Good spot to have coming. 3-1 coming. Swung and a miss. Full count. Two outs. The full count pitch is going to be sent towards left center field and deep, but should be able to have it on the run. And hey, look who's there. Landon Thomas makes the grab, and that'll do it through 6.5. We're tied at 2. Bottom of the 7th we go. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
How do you spend your Saturday mornings? Wake up, grab coffee, get something to eat? Why not add a little WMIX Saturday Sports Show to your Saturday? From 8:08 until 10 o'clock, we have guests, discussion, and fun involving the regional sports topics that matter to you. It's the pick-me-up you need to start your morning off right. It's the Saturday Sports Show every single week on WMIX AM 940 and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Save some green with a free checking account from People's National Bank. A free checking account from People's National Bank comes with a free Visa check card, free online banking, free bill pay, and unlimited check writing. Save time, stamps, and the hassle with a free checking account from People's National Bank. Stop by either of our 2 locations in Mount Vernon today for details on how you can make your money bloom with a free checking account from People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, member FDIC, Visa check card and bill pay non-usage fees may apply.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back, Rams Baseball, WMIX, mywithersradio.com. Bottom of the 7th we go, tied at 2 for the Rams to be the top of the order. Zach Jones, Landon Thomas, and Zane Zonders. New pitcher here in the bottom of the 7th. It's a lefty, Mitchell Langenhorst here for the Mater Dei Knights. The Knights looking for their 14th win on the year. Of course, we are tied at 2. The Rams, meanwhile, looking for win number 24.
Rams at the top of the order. If you're going to get a comeback or get a win here, bottom of the 7th, no better time or place like the top of the order to get it done.
Of course, you look at the pitching staff we've seen today for Mater Dei, and if you play words with friends, you're salivating. Timmerman with 2 M's. Eversgerd, of course, the D in there makes it valuable, as does the 5-point V. Langenhorst, if you can land on a triple and double word score, make it 5 times the fun, you're going to end up pretty well. There's enough letters there to do it. Jones will get us started here in the home half of the 7th, presented by Banterra Bank. We'll try to get you some more scores before this one's all said and done. But one swing in the back and end it for us. So Tony Welcher, State Farm Agent in Mount Vernon, brings you our scoreboard updates. Find him online at TonyWilt.com or find him at the corner of 42nd South Water Tower here in Mount Vernon, as they will make some suggestions.
Yeah.
I saw Waldman go out to center.
Yeah. Center left, and somebody left out of the outfield. He got left out.
Yeah. Kempworth is still out there. And left is Jones, looking for a home run cut on the first pitch.
Yeah.
Swings and misses, nothing at one.
He was trying to hit that down on the JCSA field.
He's done it before.
On those fields from here?
No.
Oh, okay.
Home run.
That'd be like some kind of record, I think.
Sorry. I've spoken to on the first
I got
part
a
of the
driver. I don't
conversation.
think I can get down there.
And then, please, I've seen you swing. Number 1 and Governor's Run. Thank you, 0-2. Swung a miss. That's a strikeout.
Well, that was quick. Fastball in on the hands, and nothing Jones could do.
Good morning, good afternoon, good night, as they they say. Not bad stuff thus far. Of course, left-handed pitchers, as many are starting to find out, often give the Rams some fits. Landon Thomas stands in, 1 out, bases empty, bottom 7, side at 2. Pitches in the dirt, 1-0. If you're just joining us, Rams scored 2 in the bottom of the 3rd. The Mater Dei scored 1 in each of the 5th and the 6th. Tied it. Now it's 2-0 to Thomas as it misses outside again through a left-handed bat. Landon doesn't reach twice.
And, of course, left-handed pitcher against 2 left-handed hitters from Mount Vernon.
In the dirt this time, Thomas reached on an error back in the 1st, walked and scored in the 3rd on the RBI single by Colton Metter. That error allowed him to get to 3rd base on the E1. They were checking on him. Throw got away. He's benefited from 2 pitchers there, as a matter of fact. 3-0 coming. Thomas will lay off, and then it'll miss the outside. So 1 out walk, and that'll put Zane Zonders to the plate.
Got to figure out a way to get Thomas to second base, maybe preferably a steal. That way you don't have to worry about an out and take your chances. But with the left-hand pitcher, it's hard to get a read on him.
And they'll check on the runner first.
Oh, everybody boos here. That pitcher checks it first.
One out, a runner on, bottom of the 7th, side of 2. Zonders stands in. We're waiting for the first pitch, and guess what? They're going to check on the runner again.
Came close to balking that time. He
Came awfully close.
Home. Yeah, he had that flinch about him. Not a big flinch, but just a body mannerism.
Where's the flat-billed calf? As do a lot of the kids these days. And, hey, guess what? Over to first again.
Well, obviously, Mater Dei knows the situation. Thomas got some speed, so he's going to look to extend that lead.
Yeah.
Thomas will have to get a good read, as will Coach McClure at first base.
Exactly. You can't mess around if you're Mater Dei here in the bottom of the 7th anyway. No, don't blame them for that. As the first pitch sails outside, it's Zonders. Just 1-0.
Distraction. What has it turned out to be? How's it put outside for those things? Look good. Marion had 7 runs in the 5th. 2 outs to go in the 5th. Harrisburg now leads Marion instead of 9-0, 9-7.
Ooh. We'll wait the 1-0 here to Zonders. Here it comes, the runner going. It's low. It'll be 2-0. The throw will bounce in the dirt. Thomas steals second base.
And now you get a 2-0 count. And now Mount Vernon in business here. I think if you're Zonders, you haven't seen a strike in 5 pitches, 6 pitches, go ahead and take another one here while you can. See if he can find that place that's jumping around on him a little bit.
2-0 count, 1 gone. You're in the bottom of the 7th, side of 2. Winning run is on second base. 2-0 is going to dip low, but a great curveball that time, 2-1.
All right, now if you're Zonders, least you could do is hit it to the right side and advance that runner if you're going to get the out. Put it in play and let the wheels come around.
The 2-1 count, 1 gone. Thomas looks like he wants to come home. Goes without saying, the 2-1 coming. Zonders will reach up and send that towards shallow right center field. They will make the play, and the runner will have to stay put 2 away.
Yeah, hit it the right way, just didn't hit it hard enough. It'll be up to Grant Garrett to try to drive in Landon Thomas, and we'll go to extras and have free baseball. Well, technically was free today. Nobody charged us to get in, so.
Can't say that in about a week and a half.
No.
Start charging for them there regionals. And Waterloo has a great way to do it, too.
Yeah. Only One playing into that facility. Woodlawn hosting the sectional softball in a couple of weeks at Chapman Park, also with a great way of doing that.
Yeah.
That's a hint.
Marion has a good way of doing it.
Now, that's the hint to the SIJH SAA to see about having Class S at Woodlawn when you can host sectional.
I got you.
Trying for it, my opinion.
I actually had a conversation about that not that long ago.
I'll be darned. We'll have an appearance tomorrow night by our source.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
You ought to invite him up to sit in.
The camera doesn't reach that far.
I'm just kidding. Gotta have that extra headset first. That's about him. Garrett will stand in. 2 outs. The winning run is on second base here in the bottom of the 7th, side at 2, in case you're just joining us. See what happens. Langenhorst prepares out of the stretch of the left-hander. Looks back towards second. Nervous about Thomas. He'll fire home. Garrett will sit on it. It's going to be a strike right down the middle of the plate. Hey, guess what? I put this entire inning in the wrong inning.
All right. You can make it up as you go. Getting a little darker here at the 6:20 hour.
Surprisingly.
Yeah.
Overcast evening, I believe we're expecting. 0-1 coming. That will dip low and inside.
Wow.
Ooh.
Just missed low.
Kind of with the lose there. I thought that was going to be a strike. Hey, guess what? Looks fixed. Doesn't take long here in the Bob Carp. We wait the 1-1, 2 gone. Game-winning run is on second base. Rams going to try to make it happen. Here it comes to Garrett. He'll lay off, low and away, 2-1. Good look off. Of course, it was Garrett when you were talking about creating that box earlier that did just that. I was able to get himself on first. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski in the bottom of the 7th. Avery Barton is back to the studio. Don't worry about it. I got it taken care of. The 2-1 coming. No, they're going to check on the runner, Thomas, at second. Of course, Cardinal Baseball about to get started on WMIX FM. See what happens. 2-1 is coming to the plate. That's going to miss inside. 3 balls and a strike.
Get Garrett on. Then you have Colton Metter up. Still something to do about Colton Metter.
See what happens. 3-1 here. Lefty Langenhorst is ready. Looking back towards second base. And the 3-1 coming. Garrett will foul that off. It's full count.
A lot of people, including our friend, was a little nervous on that one. That ball was
low
and digging.
Hard for him not to be that time.
Yeah. Low and digging. Friend was a little bit worried.
Make or break here, full count. Could be a payoff pitch with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th, side at 2. Winning run on second. Pitch is on the way, and that is going to be popped foul. First base side. Get a hand on it, kid.
Yeah. Heads up.
Cycled around out there.
Gotta be careful. Cars coming in that lot. You can't be watching that baseball get hit by a car.
That's true.
Safety kids. Sorry. Gotta have safety kids. We're chasing those foul balls out here.
It's a full count, 2 gone. Tied at 2, bottom 7. Winning run on second. Here it comes to Garrett. He'll lay off, and it's going to be ball 4. Strike 3 outside corner. Okay. And we will head to extra innings. Tied at 2. We head to the 8th. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than 4-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
For more content, like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Rams on WMIX.
And we welcome you back in time. We head to the top half of the 8th. Extra innings. We're tied at 2. Rams Baseball, WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Good evening now. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski alongside. We seem to have come to life here. We've been Hoff, Campworth, and Nettemeyer spots to get us started. 3, 4, and 5 for Mater Dei. Ellis out for an 8th inning of work. And the first pitch just squeezed high, 1-0.
Ellis has 92 pitches now. This will be his last inning.
Got to make it through it. Ooh, sounds heavy that time as it misses low and away, 2-0.
Soccer regionals start next week as well. Lady Rams have their season. They wrapped up yesterday with Centralia here at home.
I believe they get a 7 o'clock matchup with Marion on a weekday evening down at Carmel, 2-1.
Speaking of 7 o'clock, why would you play 2 sectional games in one day?
Well, they did it last year.
I'm shocked.
Annoyed the heck out of me. 2-1 coming. It's 3-1 now.
Got to be very careful here. If you're Tim Holloway and staff, I'm sure they're watching Ellis pretty closely here as he nears the 100 pitch count.
Three one's coming. That is going to be fouled back. Counts full.
Ooh, that took out 2 fans walking around, not paying attention. Kids, got to pay attention. Look out. Baseball's flying around. Can't take baseballs home.
Full count, make or break, and that is going to be poked into right center field for a base hit. So leadoff base hit here in the 8th will get Mater Dei started. Booted around in the outfield. And it'll be reeled back in.
Might be all for Mr. Ellis. See some things scurrying around.
Been a solid outing.
See what happens. Here comes Clayton Reeves into the game. He's going somewhere. He will wait. Kaminsky will come into short. Reeves will go into,
which means left. Jones will be your new pitcher. So Ellis will get a standing round of applause. And by standing, it's going to last a long time. There's a lot of people standing. So he goes 7. A couple earned runs. Yeah, we'll work on that. So Zach Jones will come on in relief and try to get the hold. As we have a water fiber in front of us.
They'll be all right. I've seen enough.
We got eyes on them.
I would say those two battled it out before.
I'm going to say, hand action getting involved now. Look out.
Yeah.
Fisticuffs.
It might. We got water battle.
We got water down the path.
Zach, that was dirty. That's
nice.
Dirty pull for doing that to Mr. Faust. Mr. Williams and Mr. Faust in front of us having a water fight here, and Mr. Williams, they called the truce and they dumped it on him. That's dirty. That's dirty.
Dirty pull.
A bad deal. Yeah.
Can't have that happen.
Nope.
Of course, Zach Jones will be your new pitcher. Hey, there's a hot air balloon now. Gone pretty far.
Yeah.
Now it's in left center.
Beautiful, cool view to take over and watch as you go over Mount Vernon at night on a beautiful evening like tonight.
Oh, yeah. Ellis, you'd be amazed at how good the radio sounds in the hot air balloon.
Well, yeah, imagine that. Hello. Okay, Ellis gave up 2 runs, both earned. Went 7 innings, 6 hits, 7 walks, 8 Ks. Threw over 100 pitches and was responsible for that runner out there at first base. And Jones now on to shut this down and get back in the dugout. As the water war is over.
Yes, it is. Bunt shown. It's back to the pitcher, Jones. Obviously, fields position well. He'll throw it to first. So a sacrifice moves the runner to second. The go-ahead run is in scoring position for the ninth.
Nettemeyer up with no hit. Hopefully it stays that way.
You aren't a kid. So Jones on in relief, trying to keep this runner on the base pass. Or if they can get the lead runner out somehow, that'd be nice too. 1 out, runner on second base here in the 8th, tied at 2. Jones looks back, he'll fire home. It's in the dirt, 1-0. With the fastball that time. Defensively, it's Clayton Reeves in left, Landon Thomas in center, Gately's out and right. From third to first, it's Zonders, Paninsky, Williams, and Metter. Behind the plate, still young. Pitcher is Jones, and that's going to be to Paninsky. Reaches out, steps left and grabs it, throws it over. 2 away now with the runner on third.
Isn't it amazing how that baseball finds people to come in the ball game in new positions or boot the ball or have an error, and it found Paninsky there, and That ball actually jumped to his left a little bit, and he was able to get a glove on and throw that runner out going to first.
You know what? We talk about that all the time. You more specifically bring that up a lot, and it is amazing how accurate that is.
It will find you.
2 outs, then steps in the dangerous Lucas Daimke, who is 2 for 3 today with an RBI and a run scored. Takes the first pitch ball, the right-hander ahead of the count here. Right-handed bat at the plate against the right-handed pitcher out of the stretch, Jones. 1-0 is coming. That's going to be out softly, 1-1. Curious to see who comes out at the bottom of the 8th for Mater Dei on the hill. Yeah. See if we see Langenhorst for another inning, or they go a different route. 1-1 curveball, well placed. It's 1-2. Right over the plate.
One pitch away from getting out of this. And you know he's got Daimke thinking about what's he going to throw me next.
Of course he does. First fastball. Curveball, and he comes at it again inside corner. Jones gets a strikeout, and Mater Dei strands the go-ahead run. We head to the bottom of the 8th, tied at 2. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford and Chrysler dealer in Mount Vernon. Recently, big storms brought light hail to the area, and that means big savings for you at Ford Square Mount Vernon and King City Chrysler Center. A little hail damage means extra savings for you on all new and used Ford, Lincoln, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, and Ram vehicles. You can even save on our pre-owned vehicles, too. We are talking savings in the thousands. You heard it right, savings in the thousands, like up to $13,000 on select new Dodge Ram pickups, or save up to $8,000 on savings on Ford F-150 pickups. Ford Square Mount Vernon and King City Chrysler Center, exceeding your expectations. Come see us at 1501 Broadway and 1603 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, and save big.
You're listening to Rams Baseball on AM 940 WMIX, Mount Vernon, Carbondale, Cape Girardeau, and online at mywithersradio.com. A free service from Withers Broadcasting.
And we welcome you back, Brennan Klein Memorial Field. We head to the bottom half of the 8th. For the Rams, it'll be 5, 6, and 7 in the lineup due up. Colton Better, Colin Young, and Matthew Williams. Hayden Paniski, should anybody get aboard. First pitch from Langenhorst, who comes out for a second inning, right across the plate. It's 0-1 here to Mater. At some point, you got to worry about the old darkness.
Well, you do, but I think we're a good hour away from that.
So, the sun's trying to stay behind the clouds. The 0-1 swung a miss, went with a slingshot action. Slingshot action that time, 0-2.
Game, mentally for both teams, seems to be a game of having to do it. We'll play it, we'll get it in, but not a lot of enthusiasm or life on either dugout.
0-2 coming. That is going to be sent into left field. That might fall in fair territory. That is a fair ball. Could be a double, maybe more for Metter. Quickly to it is the left fielder, Hipworth. And that'll be a leadoff double.
Hard to believe that is only the 4th Mount Vernon hit of the day. And you'll see Trevor Flota come in to run for Metter at second. Nice to see some other national tweeters have copied my stuff. Love it. Using my form. Runner at second, and nobody out. Colin Young at the plate. Rams with an opportunity here to end this in 8.
Mater Dei bus might not want to go too far. I went to go pick up the JV.
Well, might get a miracle out of this. You never know.
Oh, you can say that. Young stands in with a runner on second. Game-winning run, of course, is what it would represent. Young stands in 1 for 3 today, got a single back to the second. Took second base on a pass ball.
He's waiting on that sun to come down or something. Mater Dei going over some signs here and signals. The corners are in on the grass. The middle infielders are about halfway. They're going to play around back to Flota at second base. I'll tell you what that was. They wanted to see what Young was doing at the plate. They got him to square around early.
Nobody out. A runner on second here for the Rams at the bottom of the 8th. We're tied at 2. Langenhorst looks at that. Young shows bunt. Bunts it foul just past the tie, being third baseman.
The third baseman overcharged,
And what you have is the middle infielders are going to the bags. Third and first are charging hard. They're leaving float at second. And you've got the shortstop and the second baseman covering their respective bags at third and first. The center fielder did move on that one. It didn't look like. So if you're Florida, you've got to get an extra big lead out there because you have that time to get back to the bag with the middle infielders taking over the coverage on the corner bag.
0-1 count here to Young. Runner on second, nobody out. Young will take this one in the dirt. That gets away to third base, goes Flota. The game-winning run is that much closer.
And that is because of this. If it's a bad pitch, you got Flota out there. He made a little movement late in his leadoff, and that bothered the pitcher, Langenhorst. He got in the back of his mind and threw that one in dirt. Nobody out and a runner at third. This is prime real estate here for Mount Vernon to score.
It'll be a 1-1 count here. Oh, my gosh. Something popped. Yeah, 1-1 count, nobody out. Winning run on third base, it's Trevor Flota. Young has a chance to be a hero. Here comes. He will ground that pass. That'll get through, and that'll win it for the Rams with a game-winning base hit on a walk-off fashion for Colin Young. The Rams will win this one 3-2. We'll tell you all about the Bean Insurance postgame show coming up next. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
If you want a successful business, you need good partners. And if your need is printing, you won't find better partners than Mark and Carrie Smith.
Helping people is what we love.
But we need help with our financing.
That's why the Smiths and hundreds of local businesses trust Banterra. Banterra is the area's #1 financial partner, offering commercial loans, treasury management, and remote deposit services. With Banterra as your partner, you can concentrate on what you do best. Banterra, banking with local style.
Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Life is no easy task for anyone. We all want to better ourselves and our financial situation. Feel like you're going nowhere? Or just ready for a new challenge? Or wanting the college experience without going deeper into debt? Regardless of your answer, Rend Lake College is your vehicle to a brighter future. With over 100 degree and certificate programs, Rend Lake College can put you on the fast track to a new career or to continue your education. More affordable than four-year universities and private schools, you can save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College. Summer courses begin June 4th and are already open for registration. Get some of your core courses out of the way during the summer months. Smaller class sizes mean more focus on you and a laid-back atmosphere allowing you the challenge of a great college experience without going deeper into debt. Rend Lake College's counselors are always on hand to help guide you to your new opportunity. Call 437-5321 to set up an appointment or log on to rlc.edu for more information.
Hello, my name's Richard. When my wife had a heart attack, every second felt like an eternity. I wasn't thinking about what hospital had outstanding results or first-class facilities. All I cared about was getting her help fast. Thankfully, I didn't have to think about those things. The ambulance took us to Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. From the second we were admitted, I knew she was in great hands. My wife was immediately treated by an experienced cardiologist. I have no doubt the folks at Good Samaritan saved my wife's life that day. It wasn't until later that I realized Good Samaritan ranks 20% faster than the national average in response time. And they work directly with the prestigious Open Heart program at Washington University. In 2013, Good Samaritan will be opening an all-new regional health center, making their heart care even greater. We're thankful that such quality care exists right here in Southern Illinois.
Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital, raising the bar.
Hello. Okay, people, here's your chance to come clean. Been punished? What did you do?
I backed into a tree.
I got dinged at the mall.
I hit black ice, then a parked car.
And your punishment was?
They raised my auto premium.
Here's how to stop the punishment. Get Rate Lock from Erie Insurance. With Rate Lock, you'll get a low rate that stays low, even if you file a claim. You're locked in until you change cars, drivers, or your address. Oh. Which means when you call on us, you'll feel like you're supposed to feel. Relieved.
So talk to us at the Bean Insurance Agency today. Call 618-242-6017. That's 618-242-6017. Or go to beaninsurance.net.
See for yourself why more than 90% of Erie customers stay with Erie. Rate Lock does not guarantee continued insurance coverage. Insured must meet necessary underwriting guidelines. Premium may change if you make policy changes. Not all products are offered in all states. Patent pending.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. The Bean Insurance postgame show starts now.
And, of course, we welcome you back, Rams Baseball, the Beat Insurance post-game show. Rams win in an exhilarating fashion. Walk-off single by Colin Young scores Trevor Flota, who was running in place of Colton Metter. And the Rams win this one over the Mater Dei Knights by a final of 3-2. The Rams are now 24-7 on the year. They'll be back in action tomorrow night against the Marshall County Marshals. That game will be on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Beat Insurance, of course, is an independent agency that can do the insurance shopping for you. Beat Insurance has multiple top insurance companies to choose from with great rates for your family. Call Beat Insurance 244-BEAN or log on to BeanInsurance.net. I'm Chris Hugo. Danny Czerwinski is alongside. We'll have your Heartland County post-game stats coming up in just a moment. Avery Barton is back at the Mount Vernon studio. Rams win this one again 3-2 in 8 innings. Their second extra inning game of the year. They are now 2-0 in extra inning affairs. 3-0 make that in extra inning affairs as they went to extras against Althoff and DuQuoin. Beating DuQuoin in 8, beating Althoff in 9, and now beating Mater Dei in 8 innings as well here at home. Putting a wrap-up on Facebook as well. You can read that, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. You can also stay up to date always on Twitter at 94 Sports. Let's go with the Heartland County postgame stats.
Here we go. Mater Dei, 2 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors, 6 left on base. Mount Vernon, 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors, 8 left on base. Zach Jones is your winning pitcher. Mitchell Langenhorst is the loser for Mater Dei in a game that took 2 hours. Mount Vernon goes to 24-7 on the year with a 3-2 8-inning win over Mater Dei here at home. And there you go. We will have your Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game coming up here in a moment on your Beat Insurance post-game show. First, remind you that chances are you're paying too much for auto insurance. Discounts the way to Beat Insurance Agency, but you won't know how much you can possibly save until you give them a call. Beat Insurance. Log on to BeatInsurance.net. Of course, those stats were certified by Heartland Accounting. Get started right and let Heartland Accounting help make your business a success. Heartland Accounting, 3000 Broadway, Suite 2B. Your small business expert. Plenty more to come on the Beat Insurance post-game show. We'll talk more about this Ram victory. 3-2 is your final in 8 over the visiting Mater Dei Knights. Take a quick break. We'll come back. This is Rams Baseball on WMIX.
It happens every spring. You need a great quality vehicle. That's where Second Chance Auto comes in. Family owned for the past 32 years. Second Chance Auto has been the cure for spring new car fever. No one has a better selection of vehicles priced under $10,000. Almost all their vehicles come with a generous 3-month, 3,000-mile warranty. There are no dock fees, no shipping fees, and no processing fees like those new car dealerships. Just low prices. Second Chance Auto. Route 142 East in Mount Vernon. Call 244-4582. Second Chance Auto.
If your definition of local is Southern Illinois and adjacent states, pay no attention to this message. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. Others advertise the message of being a local community bank. However, Community First Bank is the only local community bank exclusively serving Jefferson County with 5 locations and 5 ATMs. In short, loans and deposits stay local and benefit you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX. Time now for the Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game.
And we welcome you back to the Beat Insurance post-game show. Chris Hugo with Danny Czerwinski as the Rams win in 8 here at home, 3-2 over Mater Dei. And I think it's, to me, blatantly obvious that our Community First Bank of the Heartland Player of the Game. Point to it on paper, make sure we're on the same page.
Oh, yeah?
Okay. Yeah. Well, sometimes it's blatantly obvious to everybody but me, but I'm glad I'm on the same page this time. Colin Young, of course, your player of the game, presented by Community First Bank. 2 for 4 today with a game-winning run batted in the bottom half of the 8th. It was Colton Metter who led off the inning with a double. Trevor Flota comes in to pinch run. He moves to third base on a passed ball, and Colin Young slips a single past the diving shortstop to give the Rams the win. So 3-2 is your final. Community First Bank of the Heartland, of course. Great traditions aren't given. They are earned through hard work and commitment. That's just what they believe in. Community First Bank of the Heartland, proud sponsors of the Rams. A great tradition. Any final thoughts on this one?
It's a good win. You know, it's one of those deals where you had to get a win, you had to feel good, and to get a win like this before you go down and play Marshall County tomorrow night at Brent 1, get a little momentum heading in against a team that plays pretty good teams down there in Kentucky.
There you go. Rams in Marshall County, 5:45 pregame tomorrow night. The first one of the Saturday Sports Show tomorrow morning, live from Ford Square. It's a Drive Smart for your school event. Ford Square and King City Chrysler Center. 3-2 is your final here. The Rams beat Mater Dei to improve to 24-7. You can read more about it on Facebook, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. That's going to do it for us this afternoon. For Danny Czerwinski, for Avery Barton, back to the studio. For everyone at Withers Broadcasting, thank you for listening to Mater Dei Rams Baseball here on WMIX. I'm Chris Hugo reminding you the final score. The Mater Dei Rams 3, the Mater Dei Knights 2. Good night from Mount Vernon.
Thank you for listening to Mount Vernon Rams Baseball on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Rams Baseball has been presented by the official voice of the Mount Vernon Rams, Banterra Bank. Banking with local style. The Mount Vernon Rams on WMIX are also sponsored in part by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us, Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. State Farm Insurance Agent Tony Wilt. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. Second Chance Auto. Good Samaritan Regional Health Center. Raising a hospital. Raising the bar. Schmidt Chevrolet of Mount Vernon. Rend Lake College. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And also by the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois, Heartland Accounting, All Stars and Stitches, Bean Insurance, Central Christian Church, and People's National Bank. Your home for news, talk, sports, and America's best music. WMIX.